Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hi. Sorry, I put the Discord at the, I put the Discord event at the wrong day, so it didn't pop off, so that'll come on in as early as it could be, so 5 more minutes. Kinda average, that's fair. It's been a long day. Hi. Come on in, everybody. Oh my god. Wowee. Oh my gosh. Cherry! Thank you so much for 4 months. Oh my gosh. Welcome, everybody. Oh, a little bit of a delay on that.
Why are you gay?
There we go. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, it's been a tough day. I was in a bit of a rush. So I didn't notice. Hi, Napa. Thanks so much for lurking. Guys, thank you so much for lurking and for chatting. It's been confirmed recently that Twitch isn't counting lurkers. So that's really awesome. So if you are lurking and you'd like to be counted as a viewer every once in a while, click a redeem. Put a little emote in the chat. Sorry, works force you to be evil. Well, thankfully, it hasn't happened yet. Can't shut me up. You know what? I'm thankful for your contributions. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen. There's this large streamer that had like 750 people in her chat, and she requested that they all stop chatting for a moment. And then when she said something to like have them come back and chat and start typing, her view count soared 200 plus in a matter of moments, simply because Twitch is discounting lurkers. So for all you guys that come and show your support, I really appreciate you doing so. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch, so I'm hoping that they fix this. I hope that they adjust it and that they return it back to how it has been before. And of course, we only have assumptions for some of these things, but there's proof to submit to back up some of the nonsense. But welcome in, everybody. It's been a weird day. And I'm trying to bring even Zentreus. Oh my god, Zentrea called it out. Yeah, it's not just the little guys. Pay to lurk incoming Twitch will go full evil. Oh my god. It's just one of those things where a lot of people have speculated that it's so that it fewer people can reach affiliate, fewer people can reach partner. But in reality, I think it's also a punishment for people that have ad blockers and for people that don't pay to sub. So it's just a really strange scenario to be in. And it's just a little disheartening to the little guys that are working really hard. It's one of those things where I try not to focus on the numbers, but it really does make a difference because there are a lot of people that show up, like you've shown up and you want to support, and that's just not being counted. And it's just upsetting to think about. Wouldn't it be to stop fake bot viewers? Well, the bots have already been, like, the bots were already addressed. The lurkers are recent. That is extra work that they did to exclude lurkers, people that are it's something that's like it's more aggressive than it needed to be. I think it's intended to stop the view botting, but without thinking about large amount of people that lurk. Well, and the thing is too that they adjusted it for the view botting. But then recently it's become even more exaggerated. Yeah, sometimes I have 7 viewers showing, but I have about 15 when I check and mix it up. Yeah. Our numbers are usually 20 viewers shy of who's actually in our chat. So, and those end up reflecting in the analytics, and it's just, it's just disheartening, and a lot of people, count on those numbers to help them set goals and to look forward to certain milestones, and it impacts a lot of people. And so I'm just going to keep keep going. Um, I'm going to keep using this as a positive outlet for days like these where my day was bad because of work. My week was going pretty well. And I appreciate you guys letting me rest on Tuesdays, or on this Tuesday. I'm really trying to make I'm really trying to get our schedule back to Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, so that it's a little bit more evenly distributed. And for those of you that use the Discord events to um to tell you when I'm live, I accidentally set it to the wrong date. So it'll pop up in a little bit. Obviously, people will show up for that. Have you ever seen a hippopotamus eat a pumpkin? Yes, and a watermelon. I've seen them eat watermelons as well. But yeah, it's definitely a weird time. It's a weird time to try to stream. It's a weird time to be an artist. For those of you that saw my Blue Sky post, there was another AI conversation at work today, which always it makes me up spaghetti. Because how can it not? Trying to explain to somebody that every time your job asks you to try to integrate AI, I haven't had to yet, but every time the conversation happens, it's kind of like asking you to dig your own grave. You know what I mean? And that's like so scary. Thanks for logging in, guys. Welcome in. We also have lurk bait today. I turned off the Twitch integrated throwing system so that you guys can do lurk bait. So if you guys like fishing and you want to collect more fish, I also want to do the little blind box redeem sometime soon. That'd be really fun. I'm focusing on Halloween assets to get to something more positive. Halloween is in progress. We're working on assets for Halloween. I'm really excited to see that we have, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 different Halloween submissions already. I haven't been able to check the Discord in such a long time. Do some art at work. I had to make a flyer supporting co-pilot. Ugh. 97% gay. You know what? At least there's something to look forward to. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for already 4 submissions. 4 submissions for the clowns for Halloween. If you're curious as to what I'm talking about, here is what I am talking about. This is how you can make a little OC for the rodeo and have your character featured throughout our Halloween event, which is really exciting. I'm so stoked to see your art. You guys also earned a community art show and tell event. I'm thinking of doing that sometime in November instead of our art critique. Maybe do something like that instead. Yes, Silidor. Just commenting for engagement. Thank you, Colonel. Thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, feel free to do lurk bait, guys. It's just exclamation point fish. Possibly. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Are you sure? Hold on. Let me make sure. Is it not connected to my Twitch? All right. Let's see if that solved it. There we go. Let me try again. Maybe that's what our problem was. There we go. Fishing fixed. If we want to give you a transparent version of our rodeo clown, guys, where do we do that? Same place in the same. Just when you submit the first one, just submit the.
Or I'm gonna throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore.
That's a little extreme. But yeah, when you submit both, you just submit both, the one that's on the template and the transparent one. You put them right in the same message. But welcome in, everybody. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Sorry for the late notification in Discord. In fact, it still doesn't look like it's activated, which is really cool. Which is very silly. Can I start the event or... There we go. There we go. All right. Lovely. That way people get notified there. Does being gay count as engagement? Yes, absolutely it counts. Absolutely. Of course it counts. Are you kidding me? We love being gay here. And if you're not, We love that you're here anyway. We love that you're here to support. But yeah, the world is yucky and scary, but I try to make the mall not yucky and scary. I try to make this a really fun place to be. And despite Twitch actively fighting against it, we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. For those of you that are able to subscribe, thank you. I really appreciate it. Listen, $6 to $8 is a lot of money. So I'm very, very lucky and fortunate that you guys subscribe. And for those of you that can't or don't, that's also okay. The fact that you're here, the fact that you follow, the fact that you come means a lot to me. So please, please just know that I really appreciate it. Everyone, let's be gay together. Yes. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's a new Netflix show called Haunted Hotel. And a lot of the folks that I knew from my animation job were posting about the character designs and the storyboards that they did for it. And I was like, I haven't seen anything about this. And then I started getting TikToks about it where people were talking about this little demon named Abaddon who looks like a little 1700, 1600 boy. And I was like, that's awesome. Yes, let me watch it. So it's on Netflix and it's a good time. It's called Haunted Hotel. It's really cute. Let me see if I can't get an image of it. Haven't watched yet. Yeah, it's a good time. It's nothing like mind-blowing, but it's kind of fun. It's got a lot of things to enjoy. It's not for everyone either, but it's giving a little bit of Inside Job. If you ever saw that one. But it's very funny. Especially the little demon kid. Let me see if I can't find a good image for it. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of really fun clips from the little kid Abaddon doing crazy shit. He like climbs on the walls and he's just a little freak and I love him so much. Let me save this image. There we go. Let me see if I can't pull it up for you guys. Netflix and me are still on rocky terms after canceling Inside Job and Dead Endia. Yeah, no, they definitely they kind of clutched by saying, "Hey, Digital Circus, Digital Circus, do you want to come over here?" And they're like, "If only if we could keep it on YouTube." So yeah, here's Haunted Hotel. This little freak in the middle is Abaddon. He's so silly and little. He's a demon in the body of a child, and it's very funny. It's very funny actually. He has like a bunch of one-liners. He has an obsession with a blender, and that he can blend, destroy stuff in it. And yeah, I mean, the art style is fine. Nothing to write home about. I mean, it's not the most unique art style, but it's definitely not as bad as it could be for like an adult animated show. They tend to have a similar treatment, but there's some fun style choices that they've done. And yeah, it's definitely got some fun stuff. It's definitely worth giving at least one episode a watch. But yeah, it's pretty funny. I had a good time watching it. It's fun, something fun to put in the background too, when you're just doing something and chilling out and minding your business. But yeah, speaking of chilling out and minding your business, tomorrow is our second day of Tears of the Kingdom. And that's a wonderful game to kind of chill out, if you're drawing or doing whatever, or if you've just been wanting to see the game. I'm going to be playing more of it tomorrow. So today I'm going to be working on the model updates that you guys unlocked with Channel Redeem challenge, the channel point challenge. One of my favorite Danish animation studios released another episode of their long-running series on YouTube. Made me massively happy. What's the series called? Primal Season 3 trailer came out. Speaking of animation, oh yeah, I have been meaning to watch Primal. It's a Gendy Tetrakoski. His name always trips me up. Some cool, fully animated hand-drawn games have come out. Tales of Alethrion. Alethrion? Ooh, okay. I haven't heard of that one either. I was actually talking to one of my coworkers today about Digital Circus and Knights of Guinevere, because he'd been seeing it, but he didn't like know anything about it. And then he was, we talked about Owl House, and I remembered a show on Netflix called Arlo about this little alligator boy, like Arlo the alligator boy, I think, or something like that. Primal's definitely on the Samurai Jack level of quality. Yeah, the fact that there's barely any dialogue in Primal is really fascinating. No. Get out of here. Hold on. Primal. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Gendy Tartakovsky. What a name. Because Gendy's worked on a lot of stuff. Gendy and Robert Valley. If those guys touch anything, it's usually spectacular. Robert Valley has a really iconic style. There's also a new anime coming out from the creator of Full Metal Alchemist. Yes, I did see that one. I can't wait for that to come out. It looks really, really good. Drop the trailer video. Thank you. Arlo the Alligator Boy movie is good. Series was okay-ish. Yeah, I thought it was really cute. It was what it needed to be, I think. A little silly adventure for a little guy. I think if it were too serious, it would have just been a tonal inconsistency in my opinion. Gendy did a trailer for Black Knight. It was awesome. Let's fucking go. Gendy and James Baxter touching things, making them gold. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. If you guys are unfamiliar with Robert Valley also, if you've seen Love, Death, and Robots, that's one of his properties. Very iconic art style. Pretty much, if you've seen anything, you've probably seen Robert Valley work. He has, he's worked on a bunch of stuff. He's worked on some Tron stuff. He has really crazy proportions. Let me save this image. Yeah. Okay. Teapot movie coming out. Also excited. I wish it was showing in my state. Speaking of indie animation. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff to look forward to in terms of animation. Here's Robert Valley's art style. Get off of me. This art style, if you've seen anything that looks like this, that's Robert Valley. Iconic art style. I believe he also did the music video for a Gorillaz song. Yeah, he did the one with the pool. Yeah. You definitely seen Robert Valley. He's all over the place. He's got such an iconic art style. There was a show a couple years back that they were trying to do about Elvis, I think, that he was on, and I don't know if that went anywhere. The arms being incredibly malproportioned, but like it works. This perspective just creates such a fascinating atmosphere. His like caricature of like actual people, he like reduces things to their bare bones, but also includes a lot of detail at the same time. It's really masterful stuff. So if you're interested in really cool art styles, I recommend Robert Valley as well. Mostly shape driven, but like also portrait driven as well. Caricature, but like really refined and very like, I don't know, full of texture and interest and catching the shape of people that really like stands out, like the Adam's apple on this character here and how far forward the neck is positioned and where the arms are. It's really fascinating stuff. So maybe one of these days we'll do like a style study. I think that could be really fun, doing like style studies together, doing stuff like exercises, stuff like that. If I have any lurkers, make sure you guys log in. If you guys would like to play the fishing game, just let Twitch know that you're here, because Twitch is being mean to us, and I want Twitch to give you guys the credit that you guys deserve. With that being said, welcome in everybody. We were talking about, yeah, you can fish, ! Fish. Let me put it in the title as well. Hi everybody. Yeah. Here, I'll put it in the title. Let Twitch know that you're here because it's been discounting viewers. And it's been it's essentially been really affecting the little guys. You know what that means? Yeah, ! Fish. You know what that means. There you go. But we're working on some Zelda art today. Hell yeah, we love fishing. What's up? Welcome in. We fucking love fishing. Let me get into my art screen and show you what we're working on today, huh? There we go. So we're gonna be working on this today. And we are going to be focusing on putting some new props on it. You guys earned the update for a new weapon, and we kind of agreed on a bigger stick. So I'm gonna give myself a bigger stick. Fishing for compliments. You're right. You're right. Why are you gay? That's a good question. But welcome in, everybody. Yes, yes. I am going. So for this update, I am going to be giving myself a larger stick weapon. I will also be giving myself the Zonai battery cell because our character in game has received that. And I think I'm gonna also add the quiver. So we have a couple things that Link has gotten that we that we can have on this model, and it's gonna be really, really fun. Let me put some cool music on too. Let me put some fun music on. Where is it? There we go. We also have our album requests. Yeah, baby. Yeah. We have our album requests and our song requests open today. But how have you guys been? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Let me grab a reference of Link while we're here. It's hard to survive. And then also after this, if I get this done,
drink water or else.
Thank you. I actually have a smoothie right now. I need to drink it faster or it's gonna nasty and melty. It's like banana, kale, ginger, and something else, I think. I don't know what's in here. Thank you. I played Minecraft till 4 a.m. yesterday. I guess today. I had too much of a good time. There was a bunch of mods that we were using and some that I'd never seen before, and I got carried away. Let me do TOTK link. Zonai battery cell. So I'm gonna try to see if I can't draw this on the hip. Oh yeah. Oh, congratulations. Oh my goodness. What the heck? What the hecky? Copy image. And as we go, thank you for the stickers. As we go, I'm gonna add more cells. I think I only have one, so I'm just gonna include one. But I'm just gonna put it like right here. And for these props, guys, I've really just been drawing over them to keep it easier on myself. You know what I mean? They're so highly detailed. Nice. Congratulations on your crown. You're very special. You've done such a great job. But yeah, I got carried away playing Minecraft because of course I did. Look at how much is going on here. That's crazy. Of course, after I get the shape, I usually just like color it to match what I have here. So I'm going to group everything together. And I'm going to lock it so I don't mess with anything. Work smarter, not farther. You're so right. Yeah, so we're going to make bigger stick. We're going to make battery cell, and we're going to make quiver. Let me find the quiver. So yeah, a couple of you guys also have submitted your rodeo OCs, which has been super. I'm so happy. I just looked. I wasn't expecting so many so far. So thank you so much. Let me look at his quiver. I think I'm gonna add a shield eventually. Sorry, I'm trying to find my words. Fancy Tunes, welcome to the mall. Thanks so much for the follow. You better not kill the groove. DJ. Okay. Let's get this proportioned here. I know. Okay, so the quiver is about this big. And it kind of hangs back here. You can't see it on me very well. Let me open up another reference, huh? Yeah, because it's on his hip. He wears it kind of low. Oh, it's like really low. It's like down here. It's almost like, okay, it's like here and then a little bit bigger. That's kind of fun. We're not going to see very much of it, but I will draw most of it. Hi, Fancy Toots. Welcome in. Look at you jamming. It's really unfortunate, this whole view count situation. I guess Twitch Turbo wasn't all that great after all if the views aren't going to count. Well, yeah, it's what's frustrating with that especially is that lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. Like, even for people that have millions of followers, their chats are huge because a lot of people are lurking. And obviously, too, you want to get people involved and you want people to feel comfortable in your space and feel like they can contribute if they want to. But the thing is that at the end of the day, you know, for an art streamer especially, there's not going to be something that you guys have to say at every moment, you know? Like, and you guys know me. I yap. I yap like crazy. Mostly about what I'm doing, but also about my day, my week, my opinions. We get really yappy here. And I'm doing well. How are you? Welcome in. So yeah, the lurkers not being counted, and of course we don't know if there's a certain time after which, if you're not talking, if it like removes you. Who knows? Big chillin', I'm happy to hear that. And I'm happy that you're here. Welcome in. You guys said you want a big stick, right?
Here's your small fact.
Oh.
Syrups.
Hi, Syrup.
The mall's utility corridors are kept clean and clear in order to stay in accordance with strict safety regulations. However, one of the oldest corridors seems to be constantly coated in a thin layer of soot. Fire marshals have found no clues as to its source.
Don't worry about that.
Mandi.
Yeah.
Save yourself.
I will. Thank you. Thank you so much. Gnarled thick stick. How about that? You guys want gnarled thick stick? If a dog barks in the woods and no one's there to pet it, is it a good boy? Of course. Why would you even ask something so blasphemous? Hi, N. How are you? Annabelle, welcome in. Hold on. You guys want to see big? No. Okay, well, that's not as gnarled. Hi, Nuts. How are you? Hey. For you guys that commented on my Blue Sky post, thank you so much. Your kindness is ever appreciated. Let me see how big this thick, gnarled stick is. Thick, gnarled stick. Tears of the Kingdom. I want to see how big it is compared to Link. How big? Oh. Is it huge? Is it actually really fucking big? You guys asked for a big stick. Guys, I think this stick might be really big. I think this stick might be really big. What's Blue Sky like? It's all right. It's pretty fun sometimes. Definitely kind of chill. I think it's definitely finding its footing. I want to see him holding this. Okay, this stick is huge. Better than any soulless machine. Oh, thank you. The stick is fucking huge, guys. Hold on. It's like this big. This might be too large. This might be too big. Hi, Bubble Puppy. That's a massive stick. Oh. That is a giant stick. Maybe we tone it down a little bit. Maybe. Maybe we make it a little bit less. You guys said you wanted a big stick, and I'm here to deliver. Twitter but chilled. Oh, that's a good way to... And there's a little bit less drama happening in it. Make bigger stick. His what's used? I'm sorry. His thick, gnarled stick is what this is called in Tears of the Kingdom. Doing well today. Tired of driving, though. Still got a week's worth of road trip. Ooh, you're going on a road trip. Let's go. What the heck? Stick does 19 damage. Very large. Yes, absolutely. Twitter at less anger-inducing. No, you're right. Hi, Wobble. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. Ugh. I'm your little butterfly. Ooga booga. Hi. Guys, don't forget to fish, all right? Get that fishing. Make sure Twitch knows that you're here because you're here and you're supporting. And Twitch isn't counting you. And that shit's fucked. So, we're fishing and we're living La Vida Loca. Huh? Let me make Lurkbait a little larger for you. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Minty. Thank you so much for resubscribing. 26 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much for 26 months. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah, everybody. Also, when you fish, you get points. What do you do with those points? I don't know. Oops, sorry. I accidentally closed my window. My lover. But today, guys, for those of you that don't know, tomorrow I'm going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom, and today I'm adding some new accessories to my Tears of the Kingdom model. You guys voted, and we got a big-ass stick, and so aside from the big stick, I'm going to take this opportunity to add Link's quiver and the battery cell that we've earned. So that's going to be really exciting. Really exciting indeed. I'm very excited for that. So, I am also drawing over these things just to make it easier on myself, but I will be rendering them, as you can see here with this stick back here. So what should we start with, guys? The stick, the battery, or the quiver? Because here, let me put this back on. You got three things to choose from. I've also let me save. I've saved. You just type !fish, and you can fish all night long. You want the quiver? I'll put a poll up. All right, everybody. Tell me what you want. Make your choice. Big stick. Battery cell. Or quiver. We've got 2 minutes, and the poll starts now. Paul Blart? Okay, you can have Paul. You got Paul. There's your Paul. Oh. We blart now. Yes, the blart while we art. That's right. You guys are killing it. I hope you guys are enjoying your fish. If you guys, if it incentivizes you, the fish and the garbage in you're getting them out of the fountain. What was that? I got a notification. What happened? Is there even a... Okay. Let's see. Let me see here. Did it not count your fish, N? Oh, maybe there's a cooldown on it. Do you want to join my costume contest? What contests are you doing? We have 2 votes so far, guys. You want the big stick or the quiver? You guys have to... We have a minute left on our poll. Artin, Blartin, and Fartin. You guys are the ones that are farting. You guys are farting. I don't know. You don't lump me in with that. Don't lump me in with that. You guys are the ones making stinky. I'm just doing my best, okay? I can't even fart, guys. Just gonna fish a bunch. Hell yeah. Oh, we need a tiebreaker. Uh-oh. With the billy club, to be honest. Fishing with a billy club? That's crazy. Oh! See? That's you guys. That's not me. We have 5 seconds left on the poll. Big stick gonna come in. Oh, man. Big stick just snuck in. 1 second. All right. Big stick is won. People begging their caca duty poo-poos in here. You guys are absolutely doing whatever that is. Congratulations on Big Stick, everybody. Can I get some oog in the chat, please? Whether you have the emote or not, just oog. A contest to win some artwork, then the costumes shown off on my Halloween party stream. Mostly for fun. You dress up your avatar. I have something I might be able to submit. Hook. Is it on your Blue Sky? I won't have time to draw anything new, but that sounds like a blast. All right, everybody, we're doing big stick first. Oh. What's just happened? We have a hype train. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the hype train. A little bit delayed, but I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I had a dream that I was playing a multi-layered story game, and the ending was segmented into a 4-way slide where each slide gave you a different ending. That's kind of fun. Now you have to learn how to make that into a game. All right, everybody, if we make it to a level 3 hype train, I'm going to do a giveaway for a print. And if we make it to level 5, I'll do a giveaway for a shirt. All right, so we're gonna do the stick first. As you guys you say you crave the stick. Thank you so much for all the ook in chat, by the way. Let me find arm stick. All right. Gasp. What happened to my master sword? I think it was a metaphor for a visual novel thing I'm working on. Oh, okay. Misread the slide and thought PowerPoints. Where's my master sword? Did I save over it? Did I save over my master sword? No way. No. I still have... Okay, wait. I still have the art for it, I think. Hold on. I do still have the art for it. Ah! Thank you! Thank you so much. Okay, so I still have... Oh, but it's lower quality. Fuck. Did I... Is that... Wait. Is that saved over? No. Aw, shucks. How'd that happen? Because I have armed... Oh, you know, it must have... I thought I had saved... it out. But it looks like, so the way that I have layers that are called smart object layers. And when I click into it, you can see here that I have the raw art still. So I can go in here and I can like turn stuff on and off. Thanks for logging in. But it seems like, it seems that sometimes when even though I duplicated it and edited it after, it only kept the one version, which is really frustrating because I drew that. The Master Sword didn't take me that long to draw. And thankfully, I still have a 2-scale version to use in the model. I just don't have the raw art to make other versions of the Master Sword if I wanted to. It's not the end of the world, but, you know, it is disappointing that I don't have that anymore. So I'm going to be very careful when making a new one. So I'm going to call this Big Stick. And I'm just going to make sure that when I save this, that it's different. Okay, it is different. So we don't have Master Sword anymore, but we do still have stick. So let me grab this and we're gonna make our stick. Where is our stick? Ah, did I also get rid of my stick image? Oh, brother. It's not coming up Mandi today. It ain't coming up Mandi today. Okay. Let me redo what I was doing. But welcome in, everybody, by the way. Okay. We're good. Let me open this up. Paste my big old stick. And we'll start drawing. The good news is that everything's already separated, so I really don't have to... I don't have to do too much to make this look nice. I don't have to do too much to just layer it in. So I just like to get a feel for it, and then I'm just going to render it completely to like match my whatever. But I hope you guys have had a good week. Welcome in. Yeah, I was playing Minecraft like crazy last night, and I don't regret it. Am I tired? Yeah, but did I have fun? I did. So, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? It's mine. Thank you guys so much for your resubscriptions. Thank you so much for our hype train. I think at the beginning of stream it likes to give hype trains. It's like, here, take it. I'm kind of fascinated by this texture of this like shattered bark here, so I'm gonna try to do that without it being like is this the right 5, 6? Yeah, I think 6 points is closer. So I'm just trying to get the vibe for it, and then I'll render it on my own, keeping thicker lines on the outside, thinner lines on the inside. Does anybody here have a particular favorite weapon in Zelda? Like, whether it's Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, have you found like a weapon or like a weapon combo that you've like really enjoyed? I haven't gotten super. I mean, yeah, I mean, you just kind of, put the really good stuff on a stick and you're done, But some combinations are kind of like hidden gems, like I don't know. I think it's kind of fun to try. Also with the food too. That game definitely, or both of the games. I remember really spending time building my house. Like being able to put your house together was really fun. I kept trying to make like fun like combinations of stuff and like get my house looking, kind of cool. When you put a mushroom on a stick, it makes bouncy bat. A big fan of that. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Send them little bitches flying. Big fan of silly bouncing. Yeah. Absolutely. 100%. Let's see. There's like a big chunk right here. This little guy. We're gonna like treat this as its own like section. Trying to give it like a consistent look with my model, but still keep it detailed enough. And I'm differentiating the light parts with those little tree rings there. There we go. Hell yeah. You guys like fishing? A coffee cup. I know you guys got better. You guys have done so well with getting all the garbage out of the mall fountain. I should definitely try something with like, I don't know, doing like some sort of game around you guys getting more points. You know what I mean? A fruity fish, hell yeah. Orange mandarin fish. They have a lot of really cute designs in this game. The only reason that I got rid of, or not got rid of, but I turned off the Twitch integrated throwing system because it's been having some conflicts with my graphics card. So I've been trying to make sure that that doesn't happen and crash the stream. Okay, so there's lots of fun chunks. Let me get the outside going first, though. Because I don't want to... There we go. All right, outside's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to see if it needs an update, because I'd seen that there were updates for it. So maybe that's something that I can have to take a better look at. There are a bunch of independent developers and folks like working on games like these, so can't really fault them if something gets broken or silly, but like recently, my graphics card has been like restarting in stream because like Tits is broken, or I tried to open lurk bait after, and it didn't used to have that problem. So I'm just trying to make sure that I, do one or the other. There we go. Just trying to get the vibe of this like split bark. Ooh. Lyra and the Beltane Ritual from Regal Theater? Here. Let's hope if this... Let me see. Okay. It's in the queue. Thank you so much for suggesting a song. Oh, it's an album. It's a whole album. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I see. Okay. Whole album. You got it. Move. Okay. Okay. I believe I have it all added on. Implies the fixing tits would be called... No. Mao. No, it's just the Twitch integrated throwing system is like an open source thing, so... Hi, Zoda, how are you? Thanks for logging in. Hi! I'm your little butterfly, hi! Just trying to put my own spin on this. How do we glue a Korok to a big stick? I think if you have the stick on the ground, you can just go over. I can try that next time. Though I don't think you can pick it up with the Korok attached to it. Because the weapon merge happens while you're holding the weapon. I'll sit up straight. Oh, meant for the drawing? Maybe that's our challenge for tomorrow for you guys to earn with channel points. If you guys don't know, when I play Tears of the Kingdom each week, you will be able to participate in challenges to update the model, to update redeems. So if you're interested in that, do Koroks have the tree sap you can use? I could probably ask them. Be like, hey, little guys. So yeah, you guys get to participate in me changing the model somehow, which I think is really fun. And I'm also keeping track on Blue Sky, and I'm going to keep track in Discord as well of what our model looks like from week to week.
Have you taken a sip of your water lately?
I will, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, adding some of this detail here to make the bark feel thicker. Yeah. A lot of it's kind of ambiguous because of how the shaders look. So I'm just going to try to give this a little bit more detail in some areas. Try to give this a little bit more oomph. There we go. There we go. And aside from... Just wanted to pop in. Thanks for popping by. Have a good night. All right. So this is pretty simple. I'm just gonna... I like to just kind of add a little bit of extra detail. One thing, if you are curious about adding a little bit more depth and interest into something, like here you can tell, okay, yeah, that's wrapped around the stick, makes sense. But if I wanted this to pop just a little bit more, I'm gonna take my eraser and I'm gonna carve out the little areas where my wrapping overlaps, and it's just gonna make this feel that much more, complete. Give it a little bit of depth. Hi, Kaz. There we go. All right, hold on. Open my queue. All right, I tried removing the single version of the song, but we're going to be hearing this later since this was an album request. I feel like I'm paying Spyro.
Attention shoppers. Prepare for battle against the dreaded Pumpkin King. Choose your class and use the in-chat instructions to play.
All right, everybody, we have a mini boss here. If you guys have never played the mini boss before, it's really easy. Hi, Peachy Keen, how are you? Welcome, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Girthy Worms, welcome in. Hi, everybody. Welcome, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Welcome, everybody. How are you? Look at that sweet little bear. Oh my gosh. Look at you, so cute. Welcome, Raiders. Savman, thanks for the follow. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of Paul. Sorry, I forgot he was there. I forgot Paul was here. Well, welcome, Raiders. If you'd like to participate in our mini game, Mallow, welcome in. If you'd like to participate in the mini game that's happening at the bottom of screen, you can do ! join with either Ranger, Druid, Bard, Necromancer, Priest, Mage, or Warrior. Why get rid of Paul? Oh, I can bring him back. Here you go. Here's Paul. Emotional support bar is crazy. Put Blart back. Okay, I got him. How are you? Welcome, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Peachy, I hope you had a fabulous stream. I didn't even see Paul. He's right there. Oh my gosh. Blart was removed. I put him back. Oh, Cabal emote. Let's fucking go. Oh, I never get to catch Cab streams. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Mandi Quin, Mall Mannequin, illustrator, animator, professional goober, and your cyber liaison to the digital... Okay, thank you. Girthy Worms, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, like I said, I'm Mandi Quin, Mall Mannequin, illustrator, animator, professional goober, and your cyber liaison to the digital mall. And today, I am working on an update for my Tears of the Kingdom model. I am playing Tears of the Kingdom on Fridays, and here is, hold on, there's a lot happening here. Here's what the model looks like. It's a PNG model. Come on in, Blart, and welcome to the Mart Mall. Another cult member, yes. Peachy, thank you so much for the raid and welcome in. If any of you guys need to raid and run, please do, all right? Feel free to go take care of yourself, go get something to eat, something to drink, take your meds, but welcome in, everybody. If you guys don't know me, what you'd like to, you can hang out on my socials. I have a Blue Sky. I also have a Coffee account that has a whole gallery of all my art. But today, each week, you guys will be helping me decide what to update on this model. And then on Fridays, you'll be able to see the model in action. So this week we're adding a giant stick, a really big stick. We're going to be adding the battery cell, and then we're going to be adding the quiver. So we're going to be making some fun changes. Sound like a tour guide? Welcome to the mall, everyone. I'm Mandi. Yeah, I get that. I did run guided tours before, not for a super long time, but I have given people guided tours before. But again, Peachy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome it. Also, you get kind of practiced with your spiel, you know, when you're like, hey there, everyone, welcome in, you know, like if it happens enough, but welcome. Also, feel free to fish. You can do ! fish and get some trash out of the mall fountain. I greatly appreciate it. How all those fish are getting in there, I don't know, but it's kind of, yeah, she is our professional liaison. That's true. I am your professional liaison to the, I'm your still digital liaison to the virtual mall. Even I just forgot what it was. But welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys had a fabulous time with Peachy. Oh, only one. Okay, never mind. There's been some delay on the sounds and alerts and stuff. That's very funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought it was just going to give you the one, but it gave you the 1 2. Buckle my shoe. Anyway, so we're adding some detail to this big stick. Just imagine the mall with a Bass Pro Shop. That's actually, so last Halloween, we call it Malloween, but last Halloween, one of our, we did a camping themed event, where we were in a sporting goods shop, and you guys were all campers. We went to Camp Sasa Lele, which, if you guys don't know what Camp Sasa Lele was or is, it is a play on the viral image of sail. It was sail like this sail, but then people are like, it says Sasa Lele or it says sail sail. Art's turning out good so far. I hope the rest of your stream goes well. I'm going to go get a little snack and lurk. Thank you so much for the raid, and thank you so much for taking care of yourself. Oh, welcome, raiders. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Okay, kerning is important. Welcome in, Floral Lion. Welcome, Raiders. How are you? Hi, everybody. Here, let me get over here. Welcome in. The Sprouts have arrived. Well, welcome in. How are you? Hi, everybody. I'm Mandi, Quin, mall mannequin, illustrator, animator, professional goober, and your cyber liaison to the digital mall. Love your. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Oh, we have another J enjoyer. Hi. Was feeling silly. That's okay. Me too. Me too. I'm happy for it. Welcome in, Raiders. If you guys don't know me, like I said, I'm Mandi, Quin, mall mannequin. I hope you had a fabulous stream. What were you doing today? Welcome. If you guys don't know me and you like to, check out my socials. I got a Blue Sky. I post my art there. I post silly little memes there. Hi there, Hawkeyes. Starting my own stream, so I can't hear, but I want you to know that you are absolute cutie pie. Thank you so much, Jungle Bacon. Aw. Also, now I'm thinking about the possibilities of bacon in a jungle, and the world has just opened up to me anew. Gonna listen to this while playing Minecraft. Let's fucking go. I hope you enjoy your Minecraft, and welcome in, everybody. If you guys are new here and you guys would like to lurk, just a cheeky exclamation point lurk, let chat know that you're here. I will drink my water. Thank you. Hell yeah. And welcome in, everybody. We're currently working on upgrading my Tears of the Kingdom PNG model. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom every Friday, and each week you guys are helping me update the model with new things. And today we're adding a giant stick. Notice the captions just now. Glad I could open your world. Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Oh my goodness. Working on art challenge made an emote. Let me see. Let me click on it. Oh, you're Smiler. Look at you. So cute. What the heck? I like your little point one too. Oh my god. Well, if you have any links to your art you'd like to send, or you have any other art tacks you'd like to share, please feel free to send those links in chat. I would love to see them. And welcome in, y'all. I really appreciate the raid. If you need to raid and run and take care of yourselves, please do. All right? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Go to the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink. Also take your meds. Can't forget to take your meds, guys. But yeah, we're working on this big stick, this ginormous stick. And each week the model is going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to catalog what our model looks like each week, which I think is just going to be, I don't know. I think it's going to be so much fun to kind of see like where it's gone. You know what I mean? Here's my tax. Oh, you're paying up. Ooh. Coraline. Hell yeah. Already in the kitchen to cook. I got that sorted. Have you finished Tears already? I got through half of it on my own. And because I haven't finished it, I'm starting from scratch on stream. So last Friday was our first stream playing the game. And we made it to Hyrule Ground. So we're about ready to like just start on the adventure. And so that's why I'm updating this with the my quiver and battery cell. And so I'm going to try to make sure that the model is like matching kind of what point of the game that we're in, at least in terms of like the equipment. And then chat will help me decide what items we're going to be holding or wearing. The outfit will pretty much stay the same, but I may have a special challenge at the end of the game for you guys to get me to make a Zonai version of my model. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. But this is awesome. I love it. It makes me think of like a bookmark, which I think for Coraline having been a book originally, I think is a really cool concept. And I love this golden thread here. I love the limited color palette. This is awesome. And this texture you used like fits perfectly. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Is this for something specifically, or was this just for fun? Is this like a Halloween challenge, like an October challenge? Because this is awesome. I also really like how the spider web is leading us right to her. Hi, Otaku, how are you? Yeah, I like this a lot. Love this. Oh, is this an Inktober prompt for like Stitched? That's really cool. I love that idea. Holy shit. I wouldn't even have thought of that. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. That looks awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I'm gonna diversify this line art a little bit. I think the music that's playing now was an album request from a chat member, and it kind of is giving like Freerin. It's giving adventure. So that's kind of cool. I think that fits. Why is Paul Blart behind you? Paul Blart is behind me? I'm just kidding. Better question is, why wouldn't he be behind me? I think that's a better question. There we go. All right. So that's pretty good. Let me get my color palette off this thing. Was someone bad? No. Paul Blart is here because he loves us. Paul is here because he loves you. Paul said, no, you're doing great. Paul is a benevolent figure. He's a benevolent figure. It breeds love and trust. He says, no longer will my children be in fear of what the mall has become. And soon shall we be free as members of the Blart Nation. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. We feel safer. Yeah, we do. Paul is the cop we need. Yeah, ACAB except for Paul Blart. ACAB except for Paul. Congratulations on defeating the mini boss. You guys absolutely you killed it. You guys killed it. When there are two sets of when there are two sets of footprints in the sand, that was when he walked with you side by side. When there was one set of footprints in the sand, that's when he was using his Segway. Hi, Ready Cheese. That's very silly. That's very silly of you to do that to me just now. Okay, let me put this up here. Big stick. This isn't Japanese. Is this... Okay. Is it Regal Theater? Is that the name of this? I see, it is in Japanese. Is this from a game? Making big stick, I see. Yes, I'm making a giant stick. Here, you want to see the stick? Here's what the stick's gonna look like. Hold on. Boom. Well, there's gonna be an arm there, but you could just see how big this stick is already, guys. This stick is massive. The stick is so big that I'm gonna have to put the lighting from the fairy on it. They make music that sounds like it's from a game, but the albums are all standalone projects. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. Like, I was like, is this from something? Yeah, here's the arm for reference. God damn. Man sees massive stick, man happy. Yes, you're right. Good luck on your exam. Holy moly. Everybody, can we get good luck in? Good luck. You can do it, yata! Okay, so I'm going to make this color a bit more blue, just to make it a little bit more saturated. Gas-powered stick never runs out of gas. Guys, if you could be a type of stick, what kind of stick would you be? Hi, how are you, Ginsky? Is it... Okay, wait. I feel like I need to ask. Is it Jin or Gin? Let me know, because I feel like I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Turbo stick. No, you're right. I'd be a stick bug. Yes!
Sweet fountain water.
Oh, you'd be an excellent stick bug. Slap a turbo on that thing. Smack, smack. This thing can fit so many turbos in it. All right. In the ads, everybody. Well, I guess you can't hear me. But if you're not in the ads, if you are a subscriber and you can hear me, or if you're a cheeky little fella or fillet and you have your ad blockers up, give me your favorite emotes in the chat. Sandalwood? I love the way sandalwood smells. Ooh. A stick you find at the beach, nice and smooth and good smelling. Oh, I love that. Got you. Pronounce like begin without the B. Gin. Okay, yeah, Ginsky. That's what I've been saying. Well, welcome in. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Hi, Raya-san. I think I'd be a pine stick. I love the smell. Oh, that smells awesome in my mind. Oh. Have you guys ever been to one of those like spiritual stores that sells crystals and incense? Hi, Jeannie. Welcome in. Prime choice choom. Calling people choom is so funny. Oh, I haven't actually seen somebody call somebody else choom. That's so funny. If you guys don't know, that's from Cyberpunk. But I haven't actually seen anybody calling somebody choom. Oh, yeah. Going to one of those spiritual stores that sells crystals and incense, and they smell so good. They smell so good. Want a cyberpunk slang roll for a solid 10 minutes in PG stream, fresh on my mind. That's awesome. Oh my god, places give me a headache. No, that's fair. That is so fair. I like that they usually have like a lot of handmade goods or like smaller like companies. Like they'll have like little things, and I really do. I love looking at them. Man, this music's making me feel like I'm in the Stinky Hollow. I feel like this would be awesome in a Basil stream. Bath and Body Works. Oh, you're right. Guys, let's go to the niche store. Get small brands. It's got small brands. Cyberpunk 2077 is just a modern Shakespearean play. There's a lot of stuff that's modern Shakespearean. And if I could give you an example just now, then I would. If I could give you one example, I would, but I can't, so. Very silly just now what I did. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I should be able to give you an example. But I can't, so. Lion King. Welcome back from the ads, Choom. Is it stupid when I say it? Guys, I think it's stupid when I say it. Oh my goodness, enjoy your dinner. I have aura? What kind of aura? Hi, Prickles! Is that good? I'm your little butterfly. Is that a good thing? I need the validation or else I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so I usually, I erase out the edge here. Up to interpretation. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take that. It's better than not. It's better than bad. You know, it's better than just straight bad. Here, if you guys want to see, let's see what I got. Let's see what I got today. Okay, so I think it's a good thing. I think that was meant to be good. I think that was meant to be a compliment. I'll take it. Thank you. All right, so what I'm doing is I am erasing from this. Oh, 94% cringe, 81. You guys are full of cringe tonight. I love that. I love
Why
that.
are you gay?
Oh,
Why
and
are
we
you
got
gay?
the 92% gay. Oh my gosh, 87% gay. You guys are killing it today. You guys are crushing it. You guys are absolutely not beating the gay allegations. That's crazy. You got the swagger and confidence to pull off using Choom. Thank you. I'm sorry, Kinski. Or here, let me see. What do I got today for
Why are
gay?
you gay?
That's not true. You guys know that's a lie. You guys know
Why
that's a
are you
lie.
gay?
Okay, all right. Review is cemented in
Why are
history.
you
Thank
gay?
you. I'm not gay. I don't know what you mean. It's okay. Listen, you don't have to be gay to be gay. It's okay. You know? It's more of a vibe. Just means that you're having a good time. But I did get 10%, so but I'm having a good time, so I don't want you guys to think that I'm not. That's rough. Whew.
Why are you gay?
Oh dear. You can be gay without being gay. Don't worry. Absolutely. Just like you can be cringe without being free. But you can be cringe and free. So. Okay. You know what? If you're sad about the lower score, don't worry because it regenerates after a couple minutes. So you can always try again. There's nothing stopping you from being your cringiest, gayest self. You got this. You got this. You're not a chef if you only cook one meal, you know what I mean? That's right. Is that the bigger stick I see? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You know it is. I did serious because I did pad little man. Oh no, yeah, no. Hey, the more the merrier. Appears as a mech before I explode, reveal my usual form. Yo, how are you? Hi, Jackie Chan, how are you? I like the presentation today. That's pretty that's pretty swaggy. I once had a professor. I'm bi, but almost hit the funny number. The bark is super gray. Make that thing ironwood. I could. I made it more blue because in the actual reference, it's very gray. See that?
Is that a shrimp or is it Mandy?
No, I'm just Mandy. I could be shrimpy, but I am Mandy. Could you imagine a shrimp Mandy? You're telling me a shrimp manned this D? Sorry. I did want to say, since it's a model-based stream, I dread the day my ADHD makes me do a version 3 mecha model. That'd be crazy. Oh, Bubble Puppy, you're so close to funny number. Why are you drawing the... Yes, oh, yes. So I am currently drawing this stick as an addition to my Tears of the Kingdom model. So you can see here, I have a PNG model.
Why are you
Let me
gay?
turn this off. I have a PNG model here for Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, so close to being 100% gay. Oh, you're so close. Here, let me show you. Yo, clubber. Yeah. Oh, wow, huge.
Why are
Duh.
you gay?
Here, let me put this over here. Okay. So this is my PNG model here. And as you can see, it's got a big stick, but this stick isn't as big as we could get. And you guys scrounged up your channel points. Oh, 66 is so crazy. So yeah, you guys got your channel points together so that I could upgrade my weapon. And each Friday, you guys can do different channel point challenges to add things onto this model. So the stick is getting an upgrade. You guys said you wanted a big stick, and boy, am I giving you a big stick. In addition to that, I am adding the quiver and the battery cell because those are two like stable items that I have received in the game since we started. So we started with just the archaic tunic, and we're adding on to it as the stream goes. And I'm also keeping track of the versions of the model. So each week it'll change a little bit. It'll turn into adding accessories like the bokoblin hat, different shields, maybe even eventually adding some special new features to it. So it's going to be different every week. So if you're interested in helping me make it different every week, consider showing up for the Friday. This is PNG Tuber Plus, which is a little bit more or a little bit less complex than PNG Tube Remix. Let's see. Hold on. I don't want to miss any of your stuff. Gotta have multiple weapons. Yes, absolutely. Feeling a little colorful today. Yeah, absolutely. 13%. That's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh. I have 2 side questions for fave mech / series. Do you prefer Super Robo exaggerated or real Robo more dramatic realistic? I like stylized Robo. I don't tend to watch a lot of mecha or robot anime. However, I did just finish the Big O. If you guys like Batman the animated series, like the original Batman the animated series, you would love Big O. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, some of the backgrounds from Big O were drawn by part of the team that did Batman the animated series. So if you're interested, Big O is really fascinating. If you like stuff like a little bit of Cowboy Bebop kind of feel. Big O's super robo with the mechs of it. Yeah, it's very stylized. It's got a little Evangelion kind of feel because there's a lot of like religious overtone to it. Really fascinating stuff. So I highly recommend if you like that kind of thing. I highly recommend. Okay, I'm kind of darkening up some of these deeper areas here, trying not to do too much. Hawkins' best free mech game ever to come out ever. Yeah, I don't know a ton about mech stuff, but I really liked Evangelion. I mean, that's a classic. Never forget it's canon via the SRW game's most powerful version of Shinji is when he's in a gay romance with a guy. Art Deco mechs and Android made? Yes! Oh my gosh. Yeah, we love Dorothy in this house. We love Dorothy. Roger Smith. The fact that his name is Roger Smith is so silly. I don't know. It just is one of the most bland names you could pick for a man. But they sure did. They sure gave him that name. You're like, Mandi, an anime with a protagonist named Roger Smith? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not talking about American Dad. I think I just now realized it's American Dad. Hi, Desi. Yeah, so aside from Evangelion and Big O, there's not too many that I could tell you off the top of my head. At least it wasn't John Doe. It may as well have been. It may as well have been John Doe. Okay. Yeah, this music's giving Freerin in like a really fun way. So for this stick, guys, I didn't do it for the first stick, but should I put some halftone on this since it's a bigger, crustier stick? Should I give this crusty stick some more crustiness? Here, let me grab this. Frank Whiteman. Frank Whiteman's crazy. Just for fun fights, I would recommend Gundam Build Fighters since it's the same sort of plot as Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyblade Instruction. Oh, I see. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go is my favorite robot anime. That sounds familiar, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Hold on, let me take a look. That makes me, the title alone just makes me think of Hi Puppy Yami Yumi Show. Hi. Oh, I've seen this before. Ew, this style makes me think of Jake Long, American Dragon. Hugh, man. My girlfriend says that if we don't get married, she'll kill me. So it's just a matter of wife or death. I see what you did there. Here, I'll give that to you. How about this? I'll give that to you. Should reboot Mega's XLR. Also, hi, thank you, welcome in. Oh, Megas loves Super Robot. Ooh, okay, all right, okay. Also ended on a cliffhanger. So many older anime Super Robo series referencing Megas. I don't know any. I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop. Should I do like a little here and like soften it out a little? Hold on. Pedro. Kind of makes the end look. Oh, guys, I still have my PNG model over top of what I'm drawing. Hold on, let me get to turn that up. Megas can't be revived because they wrote it as a thing that can't allow it to revive legally in the CN. Oh, okay, interesting. I think they made Megas a tax write-off. I'm sure a lot of you'd be surprised how much of the entertainment industry does stuff because they can write it off in their taxes. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, but maybe you wouldn't. Speaking of, I mean, we were talking about animation earlier at the beginning of stream. I watched Haunted Hotel, which was done by a studio called Titmouse. I've never worked for Titmouse. I've only ever worked for one studio, but Titmouse has a really nice reputation, like a really good reputation. They have a lot of studios. They're very well known. Can I write off David Zeslav as a failed experiment? Listen, if I knew what you were talking about, yeah. Or no. Didn't make it as a tax write-off, but they use it as a tax write-off, so legally can't be the IP profit anymore. Oh, I see. Your art's like a liver for my thirst for creativity and beauty. If I search your art cell by cell, I'd still find beauty in every nucleus. That's very kind of you. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hi, Peaceful Jim. How are you? Yeah. I see. Warner Brothers CEO. That makes sense. Yeah. Poor Cartoon Network. She didn't deserve that. My pals and I were talking about Boomerang last night, actually, and how Boomerang is just garbage. Like, they're like, what was it that was on Boomerang? They said, they saw something on Boomerang that came out like 5-6 years ago. Boomerang is for shit that came out in the 60s. I mean, come on. Hi, Monster King, how are you? Doesn't Seth Green own Titmouse, or is it a board of directors? Maybe. Interesting. No, I love Boomerang. No, I love Boomerang. What they've done currently with Boomerang is they're putting like modern properties on Boomerang. And they don't have the fun animated bumpers anymore and the music videos and stuff. They don't have that anymore. They've butchered our boy. They've butchered our baby. I used to watch Scooby-Doo, Jetsons. I watched, Pink Panther. All that stuff was on Boomerang. All that cool stuff. And they don't do that anymore. Paul is so nonchalant. He's just sitting back there. He's making sure our mall is safe. Hi. Good. Also, I had flashback to when I was little and watched stuff on Boomerang. Yes. I would go to my my dad's house in the summers, and it was in the middle of nowhere, and I had nothing to do, so I watched a bunch of Boomerang. I also had the original 2 seasons of Scooby-Doo on DVD, and it was one of the 3 DVDs that we had in the car to watch on road trips. So yeah, I watched the original Scooby-Doo a lot. That and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and Freaky Friday and Elf. Those were what we had in the car. That kind of shows you the era of when I was a child. I feel like if they do update Boomerang to 90s, 2000s shows, they'd put the best bumpers of all. Absolutely. Honestly, they should literally just take Cartoon Network's old lineup, Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, Foster's Home, take all of those, put those on Boomerang. Or, don't even make it Boomerang anymore. Name it something different. Y'all remember the Hub? I miss it so bad. Yes! Oh my god. Boomerang was awesome for showing kids cool oldies. Yeah, Boomerang should stay for, the older stuff, and then they should make a whole new one for 90s and 2000s. Cartoon Retro or something. Yeah. Absolutely. I miss Cartoon Network. It's a huge shame that because a lot of Cartoon Network stuff at the very end was being outsourced to Korean studios to make. So they weren't doing as much on the East Coast as they were on the West Coast in like Burbank and stuff. I feel like I'm about to like go up against an enemy. Let me see. Yeah, it's like Freerin meets like a Nino Kuni. Oh, I haven't seen anything about Nino Kuni in a long time. If you guys don't know what Nino Kuni is, that's like it's a Ghibli game. It's kind of like an open world like Pokemon Ghibli game. Okay, everybody, make sure you're stretching. If you're drawing, make sure you stretch your wrists. Honestly, one of the downsides to everything going to streaming is that I miss bumpers. Yeah! Whoa! Oh, Raiders! Oh! Hi, Vex, how are you? Well, thank you. Welcome, Raiders. How are you? Oh my golly whiz. Hold on. Let me zoom out. I need to show you guys my stick. Welcome, Raiders. Let me turn my other layers on. Wonderful. Hi, Vex. How are you? I got a big stick. Hi, Raiders. We eat soap and play Zelda. We do one of those two things. I'll leave it up to you to decide. Hell yeah, big stick. Welcome, Raiders. Hold on. I'm Mandi Quin Mall Mannequin, illustrator, animator, professional goober, and your cyber liaison to the digital mall. And today I am working on updating my PNG tuber model for our Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, which we'll be playing more of tomorrow night. And chat voted for a bigger stick and earned with channel points updating my model. And so I'm doing some small updates as well as making large stick. What were you doing today? Welcome in. Hi, everybody. Also, if you guys need to raid and run, please take care of yourselves. Get something good to eat, something good to drink. But if you'd like, drop the exclamation point lurk. Let Twitch know that you're here. Also, feel free to log in. I have some fun redeems that are very few points. And welcome in, y'all. Welcome. We're doing art, and then we swapped over to Whisper of the House. What's Whisper of the House? Hold on, I need to look it up. Whisper of the House. Oh, cute. It's like a little isometric, is it pixel? That's cute. What's it about? Cozy game about organizing and decorating. All right. You had me at organizing. What the heck? I hope you had a fabulous time. It's like unpacking things. Things get weird. Okay. Oh, I love that. What the heck? Feel free, if you have any art tags that you'd like to send, feel free to send it along. I would love to see it. And welcome in, y'all. Welcome. I think the oldest thing I saw via my pops was oh yeah, we're talking about Boomerang and old Cartoon Network shows and things. Tetsujin 28, aka Gigantor, especially when it aired in early mornings, he would watch those things with me, be nostalgic about seeing them when he was younger. Aw, I love that. Cartoon Network had a fun time span where they just showed older niche anime early in the morning. Oh yeah. I remember too Toonami. We loved Toonami. Hungry but ordering food almost 10 p.m. What are you gonna get? I want to know. I was poking my produce piece a little bit. Oh yes, absolutely. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see people's models. Seeing so many people have been so incredibly kind about the one that I'm working on. Or I guess not models, but illustrations. They're not all models. But people have been so incredibly sweet. I'm so excited about like what Nuts is doing, especially because he's got a 3D model, which I think is fascinating. Maybe one of these days I can commission him. But feel free to send a link at any time if you'd like. And welcome everybody. You know what? I think the bark here, it should be brown right there. Whatever this color is. I love Nuts. He's insane. Yeah, he's very silly. He's very silly. He's very fun to play games with. He's super fun to play games with. In fact, I can't wait to play more games with him someday. Because he's a hoot and a holler. He's a hoot and a half. All right, hold on. I'm fixing this little hole in the bark. Not sure what to get to eat. I wonder what's open. I hope you get something delicious. Usually pizza joints are open. Hopefully the link works. Oh, let me check. Let me see. Ooh, yeah. Oh my god. I love the background already. Oh my goodness. Here, let me... Oh, pretty. This is so beautiful. I love these big braids. You've got so much done already. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love also the dongo. So cute. Yeah, this is awesome. This is really pretty. I love it's giving like boardwalk. And also the shattered moon is dope. What the heck? Man, you're killing it. I love this. And I also really like your color palette. There I mean, you can't go wrong with a hot magenta and purple. I mean, and sparkles. I mean, you're it's like you oh, hold on. My iPad isn't plugged in. Hold on. Pretty much done. Just want to keep poking at it. Absolutely. It's due at the hold on. It's due at the end of the month, right? There we go. I fixed my stuff. Unless it's due tomorrow, and in that case, I'm screwed. I think it's the end of the month, if I'm not mistaken. But you know what they say about thinking. Yikes. All right, I'm gonna take the base here. Yeah, I think so. At least the link for donos will go live. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm super stoked to see everybody's stuff and then get a printed version of it. That's going to be awesome. Color palette naturally works more upbeat vibes, pink and purple, especially because the shades can give the vibes of the character to most relate with. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's a fun, punchy color palette. All right, the album request has finished, and we have a very different song after it. Very different vibe. Trope I learned of due to how I am as a person is albinos in purple equals normally anti-hero, bad guy, mysterious. Oh yeah. Yeah, the white-haired, purple-wearing fella. I haven't paid attention to the due date. I just went into an art fugue state because I never get to draw for myself ever. I'm happy that you're drawing for yourself. Yeah, and I'm happy that you're having fun. A lot of people have been having a lot of fun. It seems, even with just like planning, which I mean that's the point. You know what I mean? That's the point. Is to have a good time and to enjoy it, and I don't know. I'm just so excited to see what people come up with. I'm so confident. Oh, oh. Whenever I played games, I'd disarm the trope via strong accents of friendly pinks, since I'd especially just make myself, since I like purple. Actually, albino too. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of times purple, green, and orange are used for villains because those are the secondary color triad on the color wheel. The primary color triad is red, yellow, and blue. So heroes tend to be given red, yellow, blue, and villains tend to be given purple, orange, and green. And it's not really something that we like pay a lot of attention to, but I mean, it's fairly common, especially in like large animated media. Want to be a yeah girl. Even for my models for the hair, I use more of an in-between purple and pink for hair shades and lines to maintain a friendly effect. Oh yeah, adding pink to it just warms it up, makes it feel a little bit lighter. All right, so we have the wood left to do. I have this like golden color. It kind of like spirals in to being this like golden color in the center. So I'm going to try to like taper it out. And then we'll do our little shading business here. Yeah. Do a little bit of that. It makes it feel like it's like aged a little bit more, which I really enjoy. Okay, so there's that. We'll do this one too. Wonderful. Yeah, you can tell my model has a lot of orange and blue, and those are complementary on the color wheel. So let me add that into the queue. I'll be your everything. Just an assumption. Do you feel the same? After we do our rendering, we'll color our lines, and it'll be done. Assumption. Do you feel the same? All right. Sorry, my chair's so noisy. So yeah, the rendering I do is very simple. I just choose a darker color to do a little bit of a gradient, and then I just erase around the edge. Really not trying to do anything crazy. Just keeping it simple. Most Breath of the Wild weapons are interesting. Also, spotlight Link's height and size. Yeah, him standing next to Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom just makes it so much more evident that he's just a little dude. He's so little. He's so tiny. Yeah, he's just a little baby. All right, we'll do one. Wrap. Short king of gender. Yes. Oh my gosh, he's such gender envy. Okay. All right, let me color in the line art and our big stick will be done. Wondering if my bark could stand to be a bit lighter. Let me do my hue saturation on this. If you had a Gamer Subs flavor, what would it be? I asked for reasons you'll see later. Oh, okay. I would probably have pineapple green tea. Oh, hi Raiders, welcome in. Oh my gosh, hi Starry, how are you? Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on, let me put my stuff in a group. Hi there, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys what I got going on here. I'm making a big stick. Welcome, Raiders. Here's my stick. Ooh, I almost forgot I need the fairy lighting. Welcome, Raiders. I am Mandi Quin, mall mannequin, illustrator, animator, professional goober, and your cyber liaison to the digital mall. And today I am updating my PNG model for our Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. Every week I'll have an update to my model with a new weapon and some new accessories that reflect where we are in the game. How are you? What were you doing today? Welcome, everybody. Ooh. We're also listening to a song request. I hope you had a fabulous stream. If anybody needs to raid and run and take care of themselves, please do. Get something good to eat, something good to drink, go to the bathroom, take your meds, go to sleep, do what you gotta do. But welcome in. Thank you, Ray of Sun. Wait. No, you. Doing some art, tiny backlog of commissions, getting through the absolutely. Hey, if you have anything you'd like to share, please feel free to send it. I would love to see it. Gringe. I should make Gringe its own redeem. This song is giving a little bit of soda pop. Every time I think. It's also.
Why are you gay?
What is this making me think of? Oh, it's making me think of something. It's kind of a bop, though. All right, hold on. Let me grab your tax. Ooh. Is this a commission? What's this? Like a your character here kind of situation? Ooh wee. Hell yeah, brother. I'm seeing the vision. I like the a meeple your character here. I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, I haven't ever drawn a character that has this like hairstyle, but I love it. It's one of their OCs. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. It's looking great so far. Also, thank you for the transparent PNG. It looks so clean. It looks pristine. Yeah, no, this is really exciting. I can't wait to see it when it's done. If you post on Blue Sky, I can't wait to see it. And I hope you had a fabulous stream. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful art with us. And again, if you need a raid and run and take care of yourself, please do. But feel free to vibe. We're almost done with our stick. I'm going to color the lines and then do some lighting for my fairy on here because the stick is so large that I got to do some lighting. Our prior stick was, I guess it could have had some fairy lighting on it, but I feel like this stick's just so big that I have to have fairy lighting on it. It's the done version. Oh, let's go, let's go. Hell yeah. Little did I know. I see. So, okay, so they don't have a face to finish. I got you, I got you. Gonna raid and run, my throat hurts, and my chat was yelling at me to rest. Go take care of yourself. I hope you have a fabulous night, and thanks again for the raid. Welcome, everybody. This is making me think of something, this song. There's something... There's something from a show. Like a song from a show, and I'm trying to think of what it is. Pineapple tea, I did want to say sounds good. Oh, hell yeah, yeah. Pineapple green tea. I would want it to be, like, super refreshing. I don't know if any of y'all like the Arizona green tea. I don't want to listen to this. No. This song's a bop, guys. And yes, it's because of that guy on TikTok that eats snack foods. Yes, that's why I put it on this playlist. Yeah, Arizona green tea, when it's cold, hits so good. And so I'm imagining the Arizona green tea, but then with a shot of, like, citrusy pineapple in it. Yeah. Thanks for the cough drops. Oh, you're so considerate. Look at you. Guys, let me know if the music's loud enough for you, huh? Feels so good. That's what makes me higher. Love that keeps me alive. Yeah, no, I added this to this playlist because of that guy on TikTok who, like, eats snack food suggestively. I'm dreaming of, oh no, baby. Arizona green tea is, like, the bestest thing ever. I love drinking. It's so good. It has to be ice cold, though. It's gotta be so cold. Like, a glacier level of cold. Do you know they have juice boxes for it, too? They're just, like, little... they're little juice boxes. They're really cute. Yeah, this song fucks. If you guys like this jam, give me your favorite dancing emotes in the chat. I want to see you guys absolutely tear it up. And I can turn it up too. So good. That's what takes me higher. Higher than I've been before. Your love, it makes me alive. Means so much. I'm alone at night. And always thinking of who now, baby. I think I need this darker. Maybe not darker. Bump, 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 bump. It feels so good. That's what takes me high. Your love, it keeps me alive. Oops. Touching means so much. Always thinking of who now, baby. It's what keeps me high. Gonna make some tortellini or ramen, can't decide. Okay, yeah, put the tortellini in the ramen. Now that's a thought. Huh? Huh? Tortellini in ramen broth with all the fixins and everything sounds pretty good. Ramenlini. Listen, the Italians and the Japanese come together hand in hand and say, do it. Do it. Yeah, become the noodle god. Yes, lord over your people with cheese-filled pockets of goodness inside of your ramen. To be honest, that sounds dope. Ah, everybody, your favorite song's on. Toyolini, let's go. Hi, 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 hi. I was searching for a man all across Japan just to find my samurai. Yeah. I'm still a little shy. Yes, I need my samurai. I'm your little butterfly. Green, black, and blue make the colors in the sky. Make the colors in the sky. Guys, it took me 29 years of living my whole ass life to know that they were talking about the colors of butterflies in the sky, not the color of the sky itself. So, am I dumb? Maybe. I need my samurai. Hi, 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 I'm your little butterfly. Green, black, and blue make the colors in the sky. I'm your little butterfly. Green, black, and blue make the colors in the sky. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. All right, darken some of this up. Give it a little bit of variety. Kick the squatters out of my house. Oh, I hope you had a good time. This song's still playing? Yeah. Hi, Bruiser Hawk, how are you? The cacophony of sound happening is crazy. Tired? I feel that. I stayed up till 4 a.m. playing Minecraft, so it's my own fault. Okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. I'm stretching. Everybody stretch. Thank you. We're almost done with the stick. All right, we've got the lines colored. Can't stay up because I gotta be first on BF6. We'll have a wonderful night. Stay up till 4 a.m. is crazy. It is. It's right. It is. The stick's being finished. Don't worry about the stick. Thank you. Thank you. It's being finished. If you want to come back around tomorrow, you'll see it complete in the model. It's going to be really, really fun to have a big stick. Otaku fun fact of the day. Bomber Girl Designs test how into gals people are. Sengoku Basara Designs test how into guys people are. Interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so now I just need my fairy colors. This lighting. La 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 la. So really like this area right here. Oops. Let me hoy me noi noi. He on. That he want. I'm ready. I'm ready. Then we. What? Overlay. I like overlay. What? What? All right, just trying to get a little bit of this looking. Let me see how that looks. Ooh, okay. Just enough to make it look like it fits. Me hoy, me noi, noi. He on. All right. Let me double check to make sure that some of the gaps are filled. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for the song request. What? Added to the queue. Thank you so much. What? Oops. All right, I'm just going in with my line art color underneath, and I'm just filling in some of these gaps. La 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 la. Looks like there's not too many. Lovely. There's our big stick. Big stick, big stick. Ook, ook. All right. I fixed my posture. Boop, boop. I kind of like this. What's happening? Oh, I kind of like what's going on. Makes me think of, we were just listening to that song about SpongeBob. Makes me think of when Mr. Krabs is trying to request a song on the radio, and then SpongeBob thinks that he's a robot because he's just going boop, boop, beep, boop, bop. Yeah. He's really talking to me. He's talking to me for real. Hawkeyes, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. He's talking about me for real. All right, I'm adding this onto my playlist. Blow. Laboratory. Gamagoo's crazy. Wait, do they have lyrics of this? Yeah, they do. Guys, the lyrics are very funny. Guys, they have lyrics for this. Okay, this is very funny. I love this a lot. I love music that makes you laugh. That's so fun. Yes, save up for a song request. Give me a song. It's a song request. All right, so I'm gonna do the battery cell next, and as we get more battery cells, I'll add more. I'll add more battery cells. I love silly songs. Obsession. Wake night and day, sigh your name when I pray. In my heart night and day, till you come my way. Hi Aria, how are you? Till you love to stay. Obsession. Army of Lovers really said, hold my beer. The magic in your eyes. Hi, Osmo. It's a lover's paradise. There's every sign that I'm so close to where my heart belongs. Up in heaven, I could wait night and day, sigh your name when I pray. How you doing, Ashmar? All right, so I could do like a symmetry tool thing for this, but I'm just gonna draw it like this because it's already at the angle that I need. There's a lot of little fiddly detail, So, and I think this is the first battery cell you get. So let me position this. Oops. Oops. Hello? I'm silly. All right. Let me position this where I want it to go. Y'all, you're not even gonna see most of it, but it's important to me that we do this.
Big news.
Huh?
I've applied to the down payment assistance program my county offers and am taking the steps to get a house. I'm also
Oh,
joining my city environmental board and running for council in April. I expect to lose Lowell.
well, congratulations. Oh my gosh. Holy moly, can I get an exclamation point hype for Arya? That's a huge step to take. Congratulations on just trying. That's a huge step forward. Hold on, let me do a smart object. There we go. Okay, so we'll draw it in here. Oops. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Congratulations, that's really cool. All right, so I'm gonna make this into a smart object. Wake night and day, sigh your name when I pray. In my heart, night and day, till you come my way. Okay, so I'm gonna just draw this and it'll update here. You can see on the hip, and that way we can just open it up and add a new cell. And I'll keep my reference image in here too, but honestly, once I draw one cell, I can just copy and paste it. So that's pretty cool. No! Aria! Maybe too excite. No, you're very excite. What the hecky? What the heliante? Oh my god. Oh my jeepers creepers. Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud? That's crazy. Oh man. Well, congratulations on taking a big step. See the cells on this? I want to pop it open and drink it. What flavor do you think it is? That's the real question. What flavor do you think this is? Oh, oh, oh. Baja Blast Blue flavor. Yeah, you're right. You're right. He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? She did ballet. What more can I say? Him as well. Clothes. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." Good enough for her. You know, this song gets really like sad at some point. It like the narrator of this story gets like really like petty and aggressive towards this girl that gave into like peer pressure and like dumped a guy that she actually liked. There we go. Just cuz he got famous and she like missed out in high school when she like I don't know, didn't know any better. Very silly. But also like Avril, let up, girl. Sheesh. All right. So we've got the top. I'm just trying to take it easy. What I'm going to do is actually, I can just draw this bottom one and duplicate it up. Okay. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, they are definitely Baja Blast flavor. Yeah, I love that. I love that. But you missed out. Sign now. 2000 music has such a distinct feel. Yeah, it does. Something just always nice getting mechanical things done doodle-wise. Ooh, yeah. I actually, when I was setting up my commissions, I was very considerate of like trying to be an option for people who wanted like mech art done. it's definitely, it takes a lot more time and energy for someone like me who doesn't do like mech themed art, um, regularly. But, but, um, you know, it's one of those things where it's always nice to give people the option, whether or not they come to me for that kind of art. I like to be open-minded. I like to try new things. Okay. Trying to make it look a little bit symmetrical. This angle's a little strange, but ramen's cooked, then it's tortellini and fry time. I'm gonna fry the tortellini. Let's go. Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to treat this like how I'm seeing it elsewhere. I know I don't have to be putting this much energy into it, but, Len is here. There's so much, like, little tiny fiddly detail here that I'm wondering if I shouldn't even bother with it, to be honest. If you ever wonder the question, do Transformers count as mechs? The answer is technically yes, but their Japanese sister series, Yusha Brave, counts all its Transformers as mechs technically. I see. Special interest. I would consider them robots only because in my mind, mechs are piloted, aren't they? But Transformers aren't piloted. But I might be wrong, because again, I'm not a a consumer of mech related stuff usually. But in my mind, a mech is like a powered, like a man powered, or like a piloted the situation. Nah, most first mechs in media weren't fully piloted. Oh, okay. So what's the difference between a mech and a robot? Then, like, what would constitute something being a mech? Or is it all mechs are robots, but not all robots are mechs? Is that the situation? First, there's some softly remote controlled, then talked afterwards. I see. Nothing really, just aesthetic by the end of the day most of the time. I see. All right, so let's do a little bit of erasing to give it a little bit more. This song had me in a chokehold, like middle school, high school. May I ask how long between request songs? I'm trying to request it. It says I believe each person gets a song request. I believe it's one person, once per person per stream. Yeah, so if you've used yours, then it'll tell you that you don't have any. But I think also it's 10 minutes between songs usually. If I did have to say, it would be count as a 2000 series Cybertron Saga Optimus as a mech, no issue off his vibes, while OG Optimus I wouldn't as much. Interesting. So it really just is a vibe check. It's a vibes in it. All right, so we're gonna just keep that like that. Wonderful. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here. Okay. Honestly, just cooler normally, though, classified as mech in the end. We love a good mech. We love a good mech. We love a good robot. Let me just copy this. Very odd harmony that they chose for Rin. Oh. He was like in major and she was in minor? Very strange. Didn't like that. Okay, so wait. So so the battery like covers the big piece? Interesting. Dissonance represents them being separated, I think. Maybe it's been a while since I've read the lore. You're probably right. You're probably right. The harmony just sounded bad. It was just a yucky sounding harmony. 'Twas just a yucky harmony, I think. Okay, I'm digging this. Was much nicer to just oops. Ah. Okay, get that aligned. Nice. Nope. Sandstorm is a very special song. I gotta reserve it for special occasions. Oh. 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 That took a lot of time out of this. Lovely. That's cool. All right, so now we just need to make the battery. And then we'll leave the reference in here, and I can just copy the battery. You know, I'll make a far side one, but I'm really just focused on the near side one. So I'm going to keep this base really chunky because it doesn't, oh, this is the cap here. Oh, I was like, that doesn't seem like it would fit. It's because this is the top piece. Oh. Okay. But you lost it. So close to me, just fade away. All this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. Oh, oh. Okay, so we're just gonna erase. I was like, that seems like there's something strange happening there. I'm understanding now. Are they? Even know you. What you do. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this. I thought I knew all that we could be. All right. And we're gonna just kind of take this, do the little doodle bits, because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna see them. Battery cell number 1 is done. All this time you were pretending. Okay, so now let me get some colors for this. We have this. We have this light green for the Zonai, a deeper green for the Zonai, this Baja Blast turquoise color, and this amber brassy color. We lost it. Okay, what a nice color palette. This orange and green situation. Much for your happy ending. Battery lines alone. Okay. So close to me, just fade away. All this time you were pretending, so much for my happy ending. Oh, oh. There we go. After we get the batteries done, we'll just have the quiver and arrows. Like that it looks like an eye right here. Looks like the little construct fellas too. Looks like a whatever Aztec, I don't know, symbol or spine controlled for Doc OC. Oh, Doc Ock, yeah. Yeah, this is a Zonai. It does kind of look like a spine though. I didn't even think about it like that. That's fun. All right, so that's all of the green. I'm gonna not do too much craziness to this. Yeah, summer can. Because you're like not even gonna see it very much. See what I'm talking about? Watch 2 Spider-Man videos on my feeds all about him in the movies and such. Hey, you know what? We love a good Spider-Man. It's hard. What's not to like? Oh, yeah. For the original Spider-Man movie, wasn't it the lead singer of Nine Inch Nails that did music for that movie? Ah, I'm hot on the outside, but if you give me time, and I could make time for your love. Hot on the outside, but if you get inside. No idea. No, yeah, no problem. No problem. Sorry, I'm jamming. Okay, and then this. There's so much of this bronze color here. Oh, Danny Elfman. That's an interesting choice for the first one. Huh. Because Trent Reznor did music for. Maybe it was the Spider-Man musical that came out that Trent Reznor did stuff for. My nerd class tree since birth is very built into otaku, yeah. Trade-off is that I don't have a lot of Western media info. That's fair. That's fine. Honestly, you're probably better off without. Affectionately, you're probably. Apparently did some music for the latest Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie. No, he did something for an older Spider-Man as well. And the only reason that I know that is because the Game Grumps. They were playing Super Mario 64, and Aaron had given Danny a text message that was text to speech, and that's when he was yelling about the Spider-Man movie or Spider-Man in general. Something happened. All right, let me thicken some of this line art up. Politics tree is also fully blocked off too. No, I think you're also better off without that. I think you're doing great. You're doing fine. Everybody, rock your body. Everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back. All right. How's your nerd skill tree looking? I have a lot of theme park knowledge because I wanted to study to design theme parks at one point. So I have a bunch of theme park knowledge. I have a bunch of bird husbandry knowledge. Like parrots, exotic parrots. I have let's see. Yeah, I got quite a bit going for me that's strange and unusual. Cartoons. I don't know if it would be considered a skill tree, but art techniques, art history. Yeah, rock your body. Yeah, everybody, rock your body right. My Lovebird's 15 this year. Congratulations! Oh my gosh, I didn't know you had a. Sorry. What fell? I didn't know you had a Lovebird. I think that was the cord to my bass amp. Hold on. What was that? No, it was my amp cord. Scared me. I had 7 at one point. Oh my goodness. I have one lovebird. He's the second lovebird I've ever lived with, but my first lovebird. I used to have a bunch of cockatiels. My skill tree, I know too much about sorting algorithms. I had a crush on them at one point. Ooh, scandalous. Yeah. 2 parents bought from a pet land. They had 1 child, another set of 4, all down to the 1 mom. Aw, that's so sweet. What the heck? Aw. Everybody. Just gonna try to get a little bit of variety here. Okay, and then I want a really intense highlight that's maybe a bit more yellow. Now that I think about it, I think that's the longest living pet my whole family's owned. Yeah, 15 is a lot. 15 is a lot for any animal, but especially a lovebird. At one point, my aviary had, I want to say like 65 was the largest my aviary ever got to. Of course, these were like very large, like enclosures, basically, like 6 or 7 foot enclosures. With, I want to say, like, the most amount of pairs we had set up at one time, I think, was 4. And I would hand rear chicks and stuff. Let me turn this off. There we go. It was a strange time. Also had finches and parakeets. Remember when Marks sold parakeets? I don't know what Marks is, but I'm remembering it. Just kidding. I don't know. I had my first pet ever was a parakeet. I bought him with my own money. I was 10 years old. He was $15. I was very proud of myself. It's a grocery store chain. A grocery store was selling parakeets? That's craziness. What the fuck? It was selling parakeets? That's wild. That's barbaric, actually. He's so yummy, yummy, yeah, you can get a best friend too. Never had a pet bird, but I did befriend and feed a murder of crows as a kid, as you should have. Oh my goodness. Bought 3 of them over time. It's about 2005. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of nutty that they sold parakeets. Yeah, I bought from a very small breeder. She was just a lady in her house, and I bought this parakeet for like $10. I was so proud of myself because I used my own money, and I was just really proud of myself. Super proud of myself for having a little guy of my own. Hey, you should get a best friend too. One day they attacked one of my school bullies. Let's go. Let's go. Because your bullies weren't feeding them and giving them shiny objects, so. Na 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 na. Oh, baby, let's go to the beach. Oops. Waiting for me. Maybe some pretty girls are in your world. Excuse me. I can also be a girl lately. Everyone's been acting fun. Okay, hold on. I see. He's my best friend, best of all best friends. You have a best friend too. This needs to be gold or brass. You should get a best friend too. Oops. Hoo-ha. Beep-boop, 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 beep-boop. Yeah, I love crows. When my brother was really little, my mom made some dinosaur shorts for him with like a really brightly colored fabric. And they went to the park one day, and this crow loved my brother's shorts. He was like 2, and this crow like just chased him all around. he's like screaming and running. My mom's laughing. Just because he, no, he didn't get hurt or anything. It's just a bird that liked his little pants. A crow liked his little pants. What are you gonna do? You have a best friend too. Tickles in my tummy, so yummy, yummy. Yeah, you should get a best friend too. Okay, I think this could stand to be a little lighter. Yeah, just try to make that feel a little bit less heavy. Not going to be too precious about making it. And then these, more importantly, these are gold. So let me, or they're like this brass color. So let me catch those. Past 11. Day in 1999. She was from another time. This is her umbrella. Ask me if I'd like to make ties. Okay. The ramen leanie failed, so now I just have eggs. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry about your ramen leanie. Can we get some 07s in the chat for the ramen leanie? Rest in peace. From a different galaxy. Hearts in zero gravity. Cosmic world. Ecstasy. Yes, I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Ramen leanie 2025. We hardly knew her. Do not combine ramen and tortellini. We've learned now, haven't we? Yeah. We've learned, we've lived, we've laughed, and we've loved. But most importantly, it was about the ramen we ruined, along the way. And lightly is away. This is what culinary school is all about, I think. You know what? You're probably not too wrong. Girl boss slayed too close to the sun. Yeah, you did. But you know what? I'm proud of you for doing that. To hyperspace when I see her pretty face. Mm-hmm. She's just a cosmic girl from another galaxy. My heart's in zero gravity. Okay, so we have our battery cell here, which is doing pretty good. I may need to thicken the outlines a bit. They're looking a tad small. So let me grab group and let me put a stroke around the outside. Yeah, they're looking a little thin. So you can kind of see that the stroke around the outside is looking kind of bad. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We'll clean that up. When I see her silly... Okay, so we know that it's the line layer. I used my hard edge brush, and I'm just going to kind of... Anything that looks a little rough, I'm going to make sure that I tone it in a little bit. It's a cosmic girl from another galaxy, yeah. Let me do sharpen edges. Oh yeah, definitely did a little bit of there. Okay, so this will help us maintain a nice clean exterior for this. There we go. All right, so we've thickened the outside, but we haven't affected any of the art inside, which is nice. There we go. Yeah, so here's the battery cell right here. And the reason that I drew all of it is because when you rig in PNG Tuber Plus, you can set a rotation point when it moves and it can like sway. So that's my Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this up. All right, kiss, kiss, fall in love, but a very different song. Yeah, I like the way that turned out. It's gonna be really tiny, so ain't nobody gonna see it anyway. But the cool thing is that I can just duplicate the battery and just paste it to like change stuff. Well, it'll probably need a little bit of something different, but for now, with the one battery cell, I'm kind of interested in having it update as we get more battery cells because right now we just have the one. So I'm excited to get more of them and then slowly fill it up. Could I kiss? There's a new mention in here. By who? Who did that? Whoa. I see. Okay. That song's so short. Add a tiny battery, more time. Yeah. Powerful question since Oron music is going. Okay. Sorry, it's already gone. It's already over. But you can still ask your question. What's an anime that you would recommend to folks more but can't that isn't a fan service reason? That's a good question. I would recommend anime that you would recommend but can't because of a certain reason. Well, I guess if I wanted to recommend an anime, I would just recommend the anime but give a caveat. You know what I mean? Like I would tell people, "Hey, this I recommend this, but there's like something about it." Can't recommend Gao Gai Gar as to everyone since it has strong flashing lights. I see. Okay, so something that you can't recommend to everybody that you would recommend to some. Um I'm trying to think of anime that have left like an impact on me because I've seen a lot. So I'm trying to remember. You know what? If you count it as an anime, Castlevania, because there is some pretty intense gore, especially in Castlevania Nocturne, or the final season of the original Castlevania, there is some sexual assault as well. And it's like on screen. So there's a lot of visceral intensity in that show that's not for everybody. And I understand that. I'm gonna fish. I want to see what I get. So yeah, that's what I would say. Um, a muscle. Only a muscle. What do you mean? Materia. Just a muscle. I don't know. I love when you get random trash out of the fountain. Okay, so this is the scale that I would need it to be. It really only pokes out this much from the side, but the completionist in me wants to like draw the whole thing. You know what I mean? You know, even though I really only need this part. I am happy that I'm using like in-game versions though, because it just takes the guesswork out of it. And I am a material girl, you know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. All right, let's make this into a smart object. Quiver. Yeah, I would say Castlevania, but there's so many anime that you could also say for that. Like Golden Boy. Golden Boy is really funny and I love to recommend it, but also Golden Boy, like the main character, Kentaro, he's a fucking pervert. There's some weird stuff that he does. It's not as bad as it could be in terms of like anime perverts, but you know. You know. All right, so there's like this really bright orange here. I love how ornate this. I love and hate how ornate this is. Where are you, my heart? Asuko, can't find you in the dark. I'll probably intensify these colors a little bit. The orange is crazy. There's a red here. Probably just warm all of this up. And then there's like a green. Allow. For stuff with perv pro tags, just counter with different times, different levels of well, it's definitely a cultural thing as well. Look at this. See this rendering right here? The shadow right there? That's painted texture. That's fun. Da-dee-da-dee-die. Oh. They did it here too. Very intentionally put shadows in certain places. All right. I like the recurrence of this like intense turquoise. Oh. I didn't even realize. For the arrows, guys, I'm gonna be so real with you. I might just take the arrows. I don't know if I should be bothered to like redraw them because they already look very illustrated. They already look pretty stylized. So what I might do is I might just grab the arrows and then redraw the quiver. Da dee da dee die. Da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee die. Watch this. Okay. We're gonna do 7, 6. Okay. They got gray back there. I see, I see. The quiver has a shoe? Oh, yeah. It does look like a little boot. Okay, hold on. I'll do tolerance 10. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. Okay. There's that. I might make this one bigger. Let me see. Yeah. I'll save it like this. Okay. So I'm going to call that because the arrows are pretty flat and I can't foresee. Let me do hue saturation. Maybe because I just can't foresee myself needing to redraw something that's like already very flat, but the quiver here is a little bit more worth me drawing. And even then, I really only need this top part, but I'll do the whole thing. Waiting, commiserating, say it ain't so, I will not go, turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na. Thanks for fishing. Ooh. A parrotfish, so pretty. Paul Blart is proud of you. Paul is proud that you've fished in the mall fountain. Work sucks. I know. She left me roses by the stairs. Neat. Yeah. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Mm-hmm. All right, it's 10:41. I'm trying to be better about my bedtime because I've been really bad about bedtime lately, guys. So, we may have to start our Tears of the Kingdom stream up. No. I can get this done. Hold on. I can get this done. It ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Mm-hmm. Open mill. I will not go. Carry me home. Okay. Okay. Just trying to get this done. Luckily, my rendering style for this type of model is pretty straightforward. Another Blink 182. Okay. Okay. These patterns are really fun to see up close. Like seeing these like really sweeping shapes are really, really nice to see up close. Steamed eggs, let's go. Are you going to eat them with something specific? Like soy sauce or... What's my age again? If you have any rice, that'd be good on rice. Soy sauce, sesame oil, green onion. Yes, let's go. Yum. Found a TikTok recipe. Let's go. What the hecky? Wait me. You're 23. Ah! Hi, Golden. How are you? All right. Just trying to get the basics here. Get the basics. Color in what doesn't need to be separated. My body, it's right here. What are you talking about? There we go. Getting the quiver lined out. Hope you're doing well, Golden. Oh my god. What are you farting again for? My goodness. What do you need? What are you doing with all that? I stayed up till 4 a.m. last night, Golden, on Minecraft. I don't know if you're playing right now, but you'll be able to see the fruits of that labor. Real control. Winton killed me, my own son. He did? Well, how do you get out? How did he get out? My love. fullness of time, I'll be right here. I'll go check it out. Have fun. Okay, we're almost done with this. Just kind of using the line art as a way to like make a little bit of like a shadow situation here. We can see that this line's a lot thinner. Also gonna round off some of the edges that feel like they're more of like a modeling situation versus like what's actually a design decision. Drake lost his court case against Kendrick's lyric in Not Like Us. I am so far removed from that whole business. So I can't contribute anything, unfortunately. Deny my love. Okay. And then we just have to slap some color on this bad boy. Oh, we do have this stitching here. Let me just do that. And just kind of... Let me round off the edges. Kind of inspired here. Some of these shapes make me think of Wind Waker on this quiver. That's fun. There's so many like nods to different Zelda games. A lot of the sound design and like the way that the zonai are drawn is very Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. And it makes sense that it relates to Skyward Sword because Skyward Sword was supposed to be like another origin of Hyrule. So... Oh! Hi, Zuchi. How are you? Welcome, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. How are you? Oh my gosh. Hi, Raiders. Let me go back over here. I'm currently working on doing some small updates to this model. Hello, Zuchi. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm doing some small updates to this model so that when we play Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, we'll have some new fun stuff. But welcome in, everybody. I'm Mandi Quin, mall mannequin, illustrator, animator, professional goober, and your cyber liaison to the digital mall. How are you? I hope you had a fabulous stream. Oh my gosh. Hi, Astro. How are you? Oh my god, you hanging out with Zuchi? Are you doing more game stuff? What are you up to? I hope you had a fabulous stream. If you guys don't know me but you'd like to, here are my socials. You can find me on Blue Sky Coffee. Points at Blart. Who? What do you mean? I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody at all. Doodle a bunch of placeholder art for the cards, tried them out in game. Ooh! If you have anything you'd like to share, if you have any art tacks, then tucking my hair behind my ear, feel free to share. I would love to see it. Just kidding. I know. See, Paul here. Paul is a valued member of the mall, aren't you, Paul? Yeah. Hi, thank you so much. Is it Renault? Welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. We're trying to gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss, and I'm so sorry, Astro. No, you're doing great. You're doing great. We're currently working on this quiver. Today we made this giant stick. We made this big fucking stick, and then we just made this battery cell right here. And now we're working on the quiver. Falling for the cool art, staying for the Paul Blart. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys would like to see other art that I have, you can go to my Coffee. I don't know why it sends the link twice. If it will send it at once. There we go. They're just little fast doodles, but I can send them. Hey, you know what? Also, if you would prefer, instead, you can send a link to your socials or to a place if you offer commissions. If you'd like to send them, send people your way, then feel free to drop a link to that too. Feel free to do whatever you like. Welcome, everybody. We just have the quiver real quick to do. I'm using the in-game assets to like draw over just because they're already in the the position that I need. And there's so many like little things. For those of you that don't know, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. And I've played through like half of the game on my own, but we're playing through the full game on stream. And last Friday was our first stream, and the chat helped me vote for, or they earned through a channel point challenge, upgrading my weapon. And so now that we've gotten onto Hyrule proper, I'm giving my model things that Link also has. So his quiver and bows, as well as the battery cells from the Zonai. Hi, Paint, how are you? And don't forget, kiss me red all over, be my lover. I'm going to keep it pretty simple, the rendering. I might even make this a little bit better color. There we go. Some of the colors are a little washed out. I don't want to listen to this. Ah. Oh, there we go. But welcome, Raiders. If you need a raid and run and take care of yourselves, get something good to eat, something good to drink, go to the bathroom, take your meds, rest, do what you gotta do, please feel free. But also consider dropping a little lurk, exclamation point lurk, or fishing in the fish game. Get some stuff out of the mall fountain. Circles in the clouds. Ooh. Is pub art in your art style a foreseeable future? I could definitely make that happen. Ooh. Hold me in your arms tonight. You got the dark moonlight. Oh, big. Make this smaller. Let's go. Let's go. Look at all these cards. Ooh. I love the composition of this one. I like that you can see him underneath the water a bit and his little head poking out. This is a cool card. I can't wait to see more of these. Yeah. Oh, I like this one too. Me and the guy she tells you not to worry about. I love these so much. Yeah, these are really effective thumbnails. What the heck? They're very clear in their composition. You've given just enough information to know what you're going for. Yeah. No, these are sick. I really like this one too. I like the way that you curve the wing in front. Sheesh, Zuchi's coming out here. Listen, when these cards are made, it's over for you freaks. Well, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome in. Thanks for thinking of me, by the way. Of all the little goobers you could have sent your community to, you sent your goobers to me? Manny Quinn Mannequin? That's crazy. Thank you so much. Hey, passion. I don't know what the other words are. Aw. But welcome in. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'm just kind of getting the, I know that I don't need like half of this quiver, but doesn't hurt to include it. Doesn't hurt to include it for fun, for shids and giggles. Well, let me fix this. Abracadabra, abra una na. Abra ugaga. She really cooked with this one. I think this is one of the first albums that Lady Gaga herself did the producing for. Like she like did the actual like mix and stuff on her own, which is really fun. Under your feet the floor's on fire. Have you seen the set from the live show she did? I saw her like concert sets. Hi Fable, how are you? Where she has like this big birdcage dress and there's like people in it. Is that what you're talking about? Also, did you see her Brazil show that she did? I think it was in Rio de Janeiro, and it was like the record for most people at a concert, and I think it was like 1.5 million people. Hold on. Lady Gaga.
Hydrate or die, straight loser.
Rio de Janeiro. I will hydrate, thank you.
Dear God, where did all
I'm
this
sorry.
food come from?
It's an estimated
it's just you slouching.
2.5 million people at one concert that was free on the beaches of Rio de Janeiro. What the fuck? Okay. I see how it is. Welcome in. I'm stretching, I promise. Thank you, Fable. I hope you're doing well. Are you going to bed?
Save.
You going to bed? I'm trying to lead by your example, Fable. Love you too, Fabler. Oops. Have a good night. I gotta lead by Fable's example. That's why I'm trying to get this part done. And then tomorrow before stream, I will put these into the rig, which should really only take like 10 minutes or so. Running and 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 running and. There we go. We're going to take this red color. We're going to grab this. This kind of makes me think of in Minecraft when you have the like mesa biome with all like the striations in it. Very lovely. And then let me see here. We have this here. There we go. I'm just trying to keep it simple. I'm going to do the metal on its own just because it's going to be shined up a little bit differently than the rest. But other than that, and then after I do that, we're going to color the line art and this will be done. I do have to remember that I have to export this at a smaller size. I keep forgoing. Okay. Let's do my shadow color here. So that's going to be like this, and I'm going to take my highlight color. Honestly, probably not even going to see it. Make a little bit of a brighter shadow here, or a brighter highlight here. It's like this blue color, which looks really nice. Do this. Trying not to do anything super crazy, especially because you're not even going to see most of this. Okay. Easy. Yes. I could tell you like this one, Zuji. Let's go. Take even. What are you, Snagglepuss? Take even. Activated nostalgic Zuchi. Yeah, we just need we the people, or not we the people, sorry, foster the people. We need foster the people, and we need group love, and then we'll have the trifecta. One of the main reasons I know of Passion Pit is that their song Sleepyhead was in Little Big Planet 2. And I played the shit out of Little Big Planet 2. I don't know if anybody else did, but I did. We the people made this song. Shush! Okay, let's do this. Steamed egg so yummy. Let's go. We love a yummy steamed egg. I'm sorry again about your ramen-lini. Oops. It's purple. I made this purple more purple. It was a little bit less purple, and I wanted it to be more purple. Yeah, rip Little Big Planet. I loved Little Big Planet. I played the shit out of that game. The only reason why I stopped playing that game was because so I had been spending a ton of time recreating the 7 temples from Ocarina of Time in the level creator that they have for Little Big Planet. And unfortunately, our PS3 went down for whatever reason. And hold on. Let me put this over. Let me group these. Clipping mask. So yeah, our freaking thing went down and I couldn't access my stuff anymore, so I lost all that progress and it made me big sad, so I've never played the game again. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Take a walk. Oh. I was a little early. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of this. Let me see. Yeah, it needs a little bit more. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it needs a little bit more pizzazz. Also, I will fix the made dinner. Let's go. What'd you have? Okay. Do a little bit of highlighting here. Mini corn dogs. Let's go. Well, I hope they were delicious. Are you a ketchup or mustard kind of person or both? I love ketchup. Ketchup's kind of my weakness, I think. Okay. Try to get a little bit of this. Yeah, ketchup is the right answer. We love ketchup in this house. Ketchup's delicious. All right. I get though if some people don't like ketchup just because it's a little sweet, especially if you're having like non-American ketchup. American ketchup tends to be a bit more like vinegary, whereas overseas ketchup tends to be really sweet, like super sweet. And it's already kind of sweet, so world peace. All right, let me go underneath with my line art color. Make a fun on the floor tonight. Heart into a unicorn. But the sky is blue. My go-to is ketchup, honey mustard, or barbecue sauce if I'm feeling wild. That's fancy. That's crazy that you're being so fancy. Time today. Na 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 na. I like Heinz, just because that's what I'm used to. All of the dream. How does it mean when the rhythm is bad? There is nothing to be sad. Danger and dance, clapping the hands when we're out in the space or the planet of the base. Women are my favorite guy. Can't believe it's been 25 years since this song came out, #1 single in the world. No, you're right. It's really easy for people to forget that little fact. Movement. All of the dream. How does it mean when the rhythm is bad? There is nothing to be sad. Danger and dance, clapping the hands when we're out in the space on the planet of the base. Song, remember it popping in YouTube. Yeah. I don't know, 4 years, 5 years after it came out, because YouTube hadn't existed when this came out. This is sarcasm. Trust me, I got it. She's so alone in the night, guys. I'm proud of him for Never Die. I have hiccups? Oh, I'm sorry about that. You know what you gotta do? You have to hold your foot to your ear and answer it like a phone, and then hop 3 times on one leg and call one of your loved ones on the phone, and that usually helps with hiccups. Hear this guy? And I bow, 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 bow. Guys, a lot of my friends have been watching One Piece recently, and the little One Piece pirate song, like little ditty that happens, sounds like this song. If you know, you know. The boop, boop, boo doop, boo doop, boo doop sounds very similar to the little Luffy gang. See, can't you see how your love's affecting my reality? Okay, I need to make this a little bit more like purple. You can make it right, and that makes you larger than life. Wow, 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 wow. Mandi, I'm not flexible, but thanks for thinking I am. Can confirm my go-to method. Yeah. Easy. Hashtag bunters. Hardly know her. Oops. Yeah, okay. Alright. My hiccups are so violent they could they sound like a dog yapping. That's crazy. I'm sorry about your hiccups. I hope you're doing well, gamer. I hope you're living your best life, sort of. You know, I hope you're doing well. How your love's affecting our reality. My hiccups so hard my glasses fell. Oh. Aww. Put them back on. You need to see. You need those to see. Boo doo doo doo. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. I think it's good enough, love. The arrows are looking a little... I don't think anybody would notice, but let me do a little... Let me do a filter render frame. Hold on. Oh, because it's... Hold on. Filter, stylize, oil paint? That's not really... It's not really anything. Oh! The preview looks like nothing burger. That looks gross. That looks bad. Not sure if this is answered. Will there be a Camp Sasalele this year? No, this year's theme is the rodeo. So we're doing Big Top Rodeo. It is a circus rodeo, which is really exciting. So yeah. I'm super stoked about it. And there is an art submission for this. If you go to ! rodeo, you can get information on how to make a character for the rodeo. And I will be looking over them for and you guys will appear in the rodeo as the Halloween event goes on. So if you're interested in submitting, you can submit either in the Discord or on Blue Sky or both. Whatever makes you happy. I think I realized that the gray that I got rid of earlier was actually some of the backs of arrows. That's fine. Oh. Whoa. 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 You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to snooze this. I'm going to snooze my ads. I think the arrows are fine. You can't really tell Any difference for these? And snooze again. Okay, so I'm gonna leave them like this. Let's see how that looks. Okay, not too shabby. They might need a little bit of shadow, like right around here, like really push it back away from the, let me see if I can't do, okay. That's better. Let me see if I can't do, let me group this together and let me do a shadow. Let me see how, oops, that's a little extreme. I love to hate you. All right, clipping mask. Let me do something like this. Let me see if that looks good. Okay, that's a good amount of shadow. Multiply is a little extreme. Okay, now I'm gonna erase some of this. Hi, Peril. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of this rendering here, like a little bit of the edge here. Was in me. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of, you're not gonna see this side, but I'll just do a little bit of that. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna just do a little bit more. How much is, yes.
Time for some of that sweet, sweet fountain water.
Thank you, I will. I think I should warm up this shadow a bit more too. Yeah, whatever, I'll just keep the, I'll keep the back. Let me change the color on the shadow. Yeah. Okay, now it's a little bit better. Yeah, that kind of pushes it behind a little bit. Oh, you know what? We're gonna need some of this green glow from the arm. Love that you sent for me. So we're gonna have some of this. Okay, screen. That'll hopefully make it look a little bit more like, make it a little bit more. Let me put that under the lines, but over the color. Oh, you know what? The arrow. Oh, but the arrows have a. Okay, hold on. Let me try. Let me clear the arrow effect. Okay. Okay. Sort of. I really didn't do anything. But let me, I think that just made it look yucky. So let me just try to do, I also don't like screen. It's not looking right. So maybe I should just do normal and just try to like capture what parts of it. Let me do this under. Oh, that looks kind of yucky. Let me see how this works for me. Okay, that's not looking too bad. It's a little simple, but I have time to fix it. Okay. Just trying to get... Come on, Bo. Hi. Hi, dear. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. That's not too bad. I don't think it needs to be this far down here. I was talking about you earlier. Got a problem with that? Talking about you guys watching One Piece. Okay. It's not perfect. I have a feeling that it's... Okay. It's because it's like on... Can't expose me watching One Piece like this. I never said you, I just said my friends. You're exposing yourself. You're exposing yourself. Okay, we'll do hue. That doesn't look any better. It's a little bit better. Cactopus Meownicus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, this isn't, I might have to reconsider what I do with this. Insert that one cat squint gif here. You expose yourself. Let me reduce some of this. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let me... I'm gonna make another, like, right where it's, like, most... like, the brightest area here. And I'm gonna... There we go. Okay, I'm liking that way better. Oh, yeah. That's better. So now our quiver kind of looks like there's light on it. And I'm going to take my line art color and I'm going to fill in some of these gaps here that we have. There we go. Okay. Got a good chunk of One Piece episodes done today. Good. Oh, congratulations. I hope you've been enjoying them. Okay. All right. I think this is a pretty good start, guys. We did some really cool stuff today. You know what? I'm going to do one last pass on those arrows. Ah! Let me do something like darken these. Really, I fall in love. Maybe we drive a funky car and fall so deeply in love. And we'll have so much fun. Baby, alright. And my way. I'm gonna feel my love now, baby. Doing a little bit of extra rendering here. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Sonic Racing Crossroads time trials. Is that what you're doing? Good luck. Sounds like it's been really wearing on you. Okay. A little bit more of this color. Maybe here. Yeah, that's kind of what I needed right here. Fall so deeply in love, and we'll have so much fun. Baby, oh, baby, got I'm wonderful, my lover now, baby. I don't like this rock. You're doing great. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. You're doing great. Is this also an edge? I think so. I'm just going to try to capture some of the edges of these feathers just to kind of give them a little bit more definition. Yeah. Okay. I think that works for me. Okay, so it's 11:22. This is past the time that I wanted to be on. Do you want me to rig it real quick, guys? It's super simple. It's not going to look like anything great. But the funky car. Do I have okay, let me save this. We only have 3 layers that we're replacing. Or actually, we have 1 layer we're replacing. And then we have want to call my lover now, baby. Oh, okay, we're gonna do export save for web. And I believe it's nope. No. Hold on, I need to find my the size of the PNGs real quick. Get someone to call my lover, yeah, baby. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, so $7.99 is the width. Ay, ay, ay. $7.99 by 1080. And then we're gonna go to my models width. Or no. We're gonna do big stick. Okay. And then we're going to take the quiver, export, save for web, do the same $7.99. Me, we're gonna do quiver. Used to be together, every day together, always. I really feel that I'm losing my best friend. Okay, let's get everything visible again. Everything's good. Wonderful. All right, so let me go back into PNG Tuber Plus. We're going to edit to know. Oh, wait. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. So please stop explaining. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. Where's the battery? Copy these. Paste these. All right, hold on. Let me restart this. We're going to rig this real quick for tomorrow. Memories. They can be invited. Okay, so this is going to look like it's in the way because it is. Hold on. The ads are going to play. I tried pushing them out of the way, but they just, I pushed them as far as I could. I'm sorry that you're going to get ads so close to our end, but I'm going to be rigging real quick. Make this bigger, actually. It's going to be huge. Hold on. Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. So I'm going to make this smaller so you guys can kind of see. Oh my god, so big. Doesn't need to be this big. Does not need to be that big. Let me make it a little smidgen bigger. All right, so this is PNG Tuber Plus. For those of you that are curious, here's my layer list. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to replace it with big stick. There. Now it's rigged. Big stick. I'm going to save. Now we got a big stick that took one whole second to do. And now I'm going to add a new sprite. And I'm going to do battery. Yeah, battery. And then I'm going to click on battery, wherever that is. And I believe, there we go. And we're going to link that to body. Body. All right. So that should be good. I think I want to give it a rotation of some sort. But before I do that, let me save again. I get paranoid. Save. Okay. Add new sprite. We're going to need quiver. Wonderful. Quiver. Push that back. Also link that to the body. Perfect. And then I'm going to grab the battery. And I am going to set its rotation point up here. Or I guess its origin point. Rotation. Okay. Rotational drag. Let me see if that... Okay, yeah. So when it bounces, it'll bounce out to the side a bit more. Give it a little bit of bounce over here. See that? Bounce. Bounce. Perfect. And then the quiver can have some rotation. Maybe bounce. Bounce. Okay, maybe a little less. Bounce. Bounce. Nice. That's nice. Okay. Save. Save. Okay. Hide that. Exit. Lovely. Perfect. All right. So for you guys that came here today, you guys get to see it finished. Look at that. Bow. See that rotation? Bow. That's nice. That's nice. Look at my big stick. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Okay. I'm liking the way this looks. The stick is huge. And for those of you that are in the ads, I'm gonna have to hide this. We'll have to see it tomorrow. I know you can't hear me, but look at that. Look at that drip. I really like the battery pack getting a good shake over there. Bam, bam. That's fun. And we'll have more batteries. I also like the quiver getting a little bit of a, and eventually we'll have a shield and stuff. That's fun. All right, so the rigging's done. Took only a second. There we go. All right, all right. I'm gonna chat for a second so that we don't end on ads, because that's kind of shit. All right, so we finished with that. Let me go to the chatting screen. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. We got that done. I'm really happy that we finished that. It's exactly 11:30 right now, which is a little bit later than I wanted, but I'm happy that we got that finished. We have hold on, let me turn this to chill music so I can think. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. So yeah, for any of you guys that have been lurking, guys, thank you so much for lurking. With Twitch messing up the view count and discounting lurkers, it's really, really awesome that you guys have been coming out and showing your support, doing the exclamation point lurk in chat, and doing the fishing, the lurk bait fishing. Really, really awesome. I know this stream is quite exactly 3.5 hours. I'm sorry about the ad timing. I tried to snooze it, but I didn't finish in time. But yeah, thank you guys a lot for your support. And I am going to be taking a little breaky. Really, we just have stream. We have stream tomorrow. So we're gonna be playing some more Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. But then we also have stream next Friday. So there's gonna be a bit of a gap. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a Thursday stream, so I will update you guys with that. But my mom is gonna come and I'm gonna have some good time to rest. I'm gonna have my eyes occasionally on the Discord and occasionally on Blue Sky. But my mom's coming to hang out and I'm gonna focus on getting some sleep and enjoying my time off. So we have stream tomorrow. So make sure you come and hang out for Tears of the Kingdom. I would love to see you guys there. And then we might do Thursday art, but we're gonna be probably doing another Tears of the Kingdom the week after. So you'd actually have to wait to see the updates to the model. In that case, if we don't do a stream on Thursday, then I'll try my best to stream in the Discord so that you guys can still watch the model being updated. Thank you for the stream. Of course, I'm gonna have a wonderful time with my mommy. I love my mom. I love my mom, Charlie. Yeah, I'm gonna have a really good time with my mom. I'm mostly excited because I get to rest and it's gonna be a break from work that's been really rough lately. So I'm super excited. I'm super stoked. For those of you guys that have been lurking, thank you guys so much. You're incredible. If you want to raid out with me, I would absolutely love that. Okay. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming. I have to do some work for Halloween, so I'm thinking of um doing Halloween art in the Discord. You guys really liked those art hangouts where we were just in a VC while we were all like working on different stuff. So, if you guys want more of that, I have a lot of stuff I got to do. I have to make a background and I have to make some promo art. I need to make the print for the event, which I'm hoping to do sometime soon. But with my mom coming, I don't have as much time as I would like to do some stuff. So, if things feel a little underbaked, I definitely ran out of time. Let me see what the calendar looks like. All right, I'll have 1 week to do stuff after. So that's not a problem. We'll have a whole other week, but yeah, I'm really gonna work hard to make Halloween really cool. This year, it's gonna be a charity event benefiting Gamers Outreach. I also have that Goth Lolita model that is for a zine benefiting the Trevor Project. So October is going to be a month of giving. So if you've been wanting to participate in a charity event and you want some really cool incentives, please, the charity event with the zine benefiting the Trevor Project, I'll make sure to let you guys know when that's out in the Discord and here. Because when you donate, you can get a copy of the zine, which is really, really awesome. It's going to a really good cause. And there's over 50 artists participating in that, and they're all really awesome people. Also, the weekend that we're starting Halloween, I'm participating in the Creative Carousel which is a raid train, which is organized by Oceanics. So that's really cool. So we're going to be meeting a lot of really cool creative people right before Halloween. It's going to be a really good time. And for Halloween, of course, we're going to get to meet all of your creatures, all of your characters that you create. So if you're interested, please take a look at this doc. It'll give you all the information on what the event is, what you can do to submit, and where you can submit it. And really, the only limit is your creativity. So I would love you've already submitted 4 in just 1 week, which is crazy. I couldn't I didn't imagine that. So I'm so incredibly astonished by how awesome you guys are and how much beautiful art you've made. And so hopefully after October we can kind of wind down and we'll see when my Buncha model will be. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about my Bunchata model. But I'm excited to eventually get it. That's probably going to be something that's happening. It honestly might be closer to our 2-year or 3-year anniversary, which will be nuts. That'd be nuts. We're also only a handful away from 3,300. I'm really excited. Thank you guys for the follows. You guys are incredible. If our raiders are still here, thank you guys for raiding. You're so sweet. Let me take a look at who's currently streaming and pass you guys along. because I want to give you guys something cool. Ah, Crow. Crow, thank you. Ooh. Oh man. I said wrapping up, not brapping up. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. All right. Guys, all right. Looks like we've got someone playing Club Penguin Journey. Hell yeah. Thank you for helping. Thanks for wrapping up. Guys, we're going to be passing our pretzels over to Mielita, who is a new member of the Capsule Cuties. So they're playing Club Penguin right now. Here's our... Oop, that's not our raid message. Here's our raid message. Please go pass those pretzels to Mielita. Really funny, really cute person. Very, very sweet. So make sure you pass this pretzel. Looks like their stream also just started. So if you guys have been feeling nostalgic for Club Penguin, also if you're subscribed, hit Mielita with this emote. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Guys, thank you guys for all the love today. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow for Tears of the Kingdom. I got my username from Club Penguin. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh, you guys have been wonderful. This is a little bit shorter than, I mean, it's longer, but it's shorter at the same time. But thank you. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raids. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tears of the Kingdom. It should be a really fun one with our updated model. And thank you again. Have a good night, everybody. Say hello to Mielita. Goodbye.